Hello there everybody and welcome back once again to Pokemon Sword. Now, between episodes, I've done some trade evolutions and I've went through and I've gotten all of the Pokemon that are weather specific because we are really approaching the end here of getting them all. Most importantly is that main Galar is done. I have everything. I have 100% of the Pokemon from the actual main region, which leaves only the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. And the majority of those Pokemon are trade evolutions, legendaries, or stone evolutions. There are a couple of stragglers here and there, but I believe we have most of them all ready to go. It's just a matter of one, finding a Thunderstone, and two, leveling people up. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cap off the Isle of Armor story. I will fight this Chansey. And we're going to evolve Kubfu. We're going to go for it. We're going to go to the Tower of Darkness. We're going to finish off this storyline, hopefully. And then after that, we'll go and finish off the Crown Tundra. And then we should be done. Which means that this very well should be the last episode of Pokemon Sword. In fact, it will be, because this is pre-recorded, so I'm going to just do everything needed to do before I post this. So it will be the last episode, but it might be a bit longer, like the last one. I'm gonna edit down just the highlights. I'm gonna cut out a lot of the extra filler stuff. I'm gonna focus on just getting things done. Hello, Aragrass. Are there any other Chanseys around here? I think they're mostly over in like the green grass. They don't really appear over in the orange grass too much, though I do think it is possible for them to. Oh, that's the wrong button. I'm used to every other Pokemon game's controls. Nope. What's the button? There we go. This is the Tower of Darkness. It's a special training ground that only Kubfu can use. If you want to climb the tower, please make sure that Kubfu is the only Pokemon on your team. Very well. That we shall do. Gives us a little look at what we're working with here. So we got Golbat, who's a friendship evolution, who should be really close to evolving. Whoops. Ivysaur, level 34. And Dragonair, 1 level, and you're good. Okay. We're going to save. Nope, that's boxes. We're going to save. And I think we should be able to do this. I've retaught Kubfu the things that he needs to know. So we should be good. Yep, okay, at least level 70. Alright, so I was 10 levels above where I was supposed to be, but that's probably for the best anyways. Yeah, you won't be able to leave until you best 5 opponents or are defeated yourself. The tower you didn't choose will be closed to you forever. Do you wish to forsake the path of water? Yes, I do. There'll be no turning back once you've made your choice. Are you sure you want to climb the Tower of Darkness? I'm sure. I already have both Urshifus. I can tell your heart is set. The best of luck to you. Yeah, I did water on my first playthrough, and I did darkness on my second, so I got both. There's no need to worry. Oh, you're gonna follow me, nice. Walking only a path of light will not help broaden your perspective. You must learn to use both light and the dark. Let me show you how. Master Dojo Student. Oh, you don't even get a name. Zorba, okay. I should have proper type coverage against everything. I've got Aerial Ace, I've got Fighting type moves, I've got Bulk Up if needed. I don't think there's any Fairy types here, but Iron Head is nice anyways. And I am significantly higher level than everybody, so I'm not too worried. Bye-bye, Zorba. One of my favorite designed Pokemon. I have a McDonald's toy of it around here somewhere. Back when the, I think it was when Gen 5 was first announced and shown off. They put out McDonald's toys of the starters, and then Zorua and Zoroark, Reshiram, and Zekrom. Some of those might have been a part of the second wave, but still. Light and dark aside, you have certainly broadened my perspective. I have a couple of McDonald's toys. I used to just go to like the random toy bins at comic book stores and just take whatever Pokemon stuff I could find. I got like a Geodude and I think a Medicham somewhere. You can now proceed to the second floor, and I will do so with gusto. You. Those strong in the darkness are also strong in the light. I have traveled the path of darkness and perfected my strength in the light. Behold. I am beholding. What is your light? What's this light you talk about? Oh, it's just a Scraggy. Okay. I guess light is being treated as fighting because it's like justice and everything. Well, yeah, I was gonna say Aerial Ace is probably the way to go here. Did that Zorua have pressure? Or, no, it wouldn't have had pressure. I guess I already had a... Oh yeah, because I beat Chansey. Duh. Of course. I was wondering why I was missing a single PP on close combat. Yes, even my strength perfected in light can be overshadowed at times. Yeah, maybe I should have done this at level 70. That's okay. It makes it faster and easier, and it'll make the final fight a little bit easier too. We are all but lost travelers feeling our way through the darkness around us. The results of battles are hidden in darkness until the battles are completed. This is the beauty of battling. Alright, what you got for me? Inkay? Oh, okay, that's I don't have type advantage over that, I don't think. Whatever psychic moves it has is a little bit worrying, but I think... Well, close combat's neutrally effective. I may as well. You don't have any other Pokemon, so lowering my stats doesn't really matter. And you're dead, okay. Right, I'm level 81. Now the darkness surrounds me. I'm about to black out. In one of the games that you whited out, was that Gen 5? Or was that Gen 4? Because it was, you blacked out for a long time, but then suddenly they started saying you whited out. And I'm not really sure what whiting out is, but for some of the games that's what it was. Wind that carries a ship out to the sea is wind that stalls a ship returning to port. What shines light on one path can also be what keeps another in darkness. Let us see if you can find your own path onward. Yes, the water tower is closed forever, I understand. Oh, Krokorok. Peak. I love the Sandile line. Some of my favorite Pokemon. It's a shame that in some of the games they're not super good, but I do really like them. I think they're just outshone. Like, I think in Black and White there's better ground types you can use, but I like them a lot. I think they're goofy guys, and I think they're just cool enough and just goofy enough to be really memorable. It seems you have found your path and sailed right on course. Alright, next one's the last one. He is waiting for you there. Who's he? Whoever it is, I'm gonna save. I'll probably get it saved on the top floor, but that's okay. Is it Mustard? Is he at the top floor? I think he may just be. Yes, he is. Okay, hello, Mustard.
There you are. I figured you'd choose the Tower of Darkness, so I decided to wait for you here. Elise, Kung-Fu, you both done well to get this far.
The bear.
Your final opponent is little old me. It's been a while since the last time I battled like this, but I think I can handle it. A stream too clear is avoided by fish Pokemon. We all need some darkness in ourselves. Let me be the one to teach you the final lesson on the essence of darkness.
Please do.
Oh,
fantastic. I love his design. He really is like a proto-Gerson, isn't he? Like, I don't know if Toby Fox was directly inspired. I mean, I know he worked on these games, so part of me thinks that Gerson in Chapter 4 was inspired by this.
Hone your senses now and let this battle sharpen you.
Well, unfortunately, I think your Kung-Fu is dead instantly, but I appreciate the thought, Mustard. Oh, he lives. Focus Sash? Yeah. Okay.
Watch closely, Elise. This is what Kung-Fu's fists are truly capable of.
Do you have Aerial Ace as well? Is that what you're going to do? Yeah, I figured. I don't have a Focus Sash, but yeah, I live handily. Handily. Not a chance. Okay, Iron Head. Bye-bye. Thanks for the fight, Mustard. I was a little over-leveled for it, but thank you anyways. Oh, backflip.
You young folk grow so fast, it never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, $14,000, thank you. Unfortunately, I still can't buy a Thunderstone with that, so it's kind of worthless to me.
What a team! Impressive, most impressive. Nice.
Alright, Kung-Fu, do not punch Mustard in the knee.
I knew you were worthy of my trust, Elise. You have done well, very well indeed, in raising Kung Fu to this level of strength. Leon was once my best student. A long time ago, he too attempted this trial, but he never made it to either tower. He got lost along the way. Now it's finally time for Kung Fu to evolve. Go and show Kung Fu the Scroll of Darkness. Kung Fu is ready now.
Alright. Take a gander. Take a there we go. Ponder upon it. Do you want to show Kung Fu the Scroll of Darkness and have it evolve? Yes, I have no other option if I want to beat the story. Bear. Alright. And after all this time, and 11 levels past what I should have been, there we go, Urshifu. I do think Urshifu is a little bit worse of a design than Kung Fu, but that's okay. He's cool enough. This form of Urshifu is a strong believer in the one-hit KO. Its strategy is to leap in close to foes and land a devastating blow with... Oh, excuse me, with a hardened fist. I had a hiccup. Wait, 6'3". I'm taller than... I'm sorry. I'm taller than Urshifu? I thought this dude was a giant, but he's 2 inches shorter than me. I do want you to know Wicked Blow, actually, yes. We're going to get rid of Iron Head for it. Yep, same strength, and that always results in a critical hit. Yes, please. I'll keep Aerial Ace for type coverage, because we do now have a bug and a fighting weakness. We have a fairy weakness too, so, you know, Iron Head's not the worst move, but I'd rather cover 2 weaknesses than 1.
Behold, before you stands Urshifu, sure to be unyielding armor that will shatter any blade turned against it. And it has mastered the style of darkness.
Bajork.
You've certainly grown, haven't you? And to think, not too long ago you would have run and hid behind me the moment you got scared. Indeed, no matter how old I get, witnessing someone grow always brings joy to my heart. Elise, Urshifu, thank you both from the bottom of my heart. Oh, I almost forgot. I give this to everyone who has faced me when I was taking the battle seriously.
Oh, awesome.
Now then, let's head back to the dojo. Such talent and strength. Perhaps the time has come.
Perhaps indeed, Mustard. I don't know how strong the rest of my team is. I might not be able to take you on there, Mustard, my friend. How tall is my character? Well, if that's 6'3", and I come up to its chest, I'm like 5'1"? I'm between 5 feet and 5'3". Somewhere in there. I'm short. I'm really short. Oh, hi, Hop. What are you doing here, buddy?
Oh, hey, welcome back, Elise. Looks like you've been hard at work keeping up your training here at the dojo, eh?
Oh, Hop, you're here too?
Where's the surprise, mate? The welcome. Acting like I'm something the Meowth dragged in. I'm here at the Isle of Armor to research more about the Dynamax phenomenon.
So I hear you two are friends. How delightful. Hoppykins here,
Don't call him that.
was just asking my permission to camp out on the Isle of Armor. But where's the fun in mucking about in the mud? I was telling you we should just stay here at the dojo.
I mean, it'll be loads easier than camping out for a long while, but wouldn't I be in the way?
Everybody's welcome to wear out their welcome at the Master's dojo. Don't be shy, my boy. Besides, we're practically family already. You're the little brother of our Leon, after all.
Yeah, that's true. Lee did train here when we were both kids. Alright then, Master Mustard. You twisted my arm. I hope you don't regret it, because I'm staying.
Oh, the more the merrier. I'm pleased as punch in a gold-plated punch bowl.
My eyes keep closing whenever I talk. I gotta open up them wide. Gotta open my peepers.
To read. Which reminds me, Elise, I've got something I've been meaning to tell you about Kung Fu. Or really, it's Evolution Urshifu. The truth is, a lovable rascal is capable of Gigantamaxing too. But it's a bit tricky because it can't really stand the taste of Max mushrooms. So Max Soup is off the menu, unless you can make it more appealing to it. There's a certain something you can find here on the Isle of Armor, though, that'll make even Urshifu gobble up a bowl of Max Soup. And that certain something is...
That certain something is...
That certain something is actually...
The suspense here is killing me.
Actually, I've forgotten what it is. Oopsie doopsie.
Are you kidding me? No.
You're even more fun to tease than your brother ever was. The certain something I'm thinking of is sure to make Max Soup more palatable to Urshifu, and it has something to do with another Pokemon. Now, I think I'll let the two of you figure out just what it is. Give it a good think together. You on your own, kiddos. The world is your cloister, so get cracking.
He's telling Hop and I to crack. That's very inappropriate, Mustard. Is this, how your training usually goes? I've really got no Rapidash in this race, but even I'm pretty curious about that certain something. I think I read something about Urshifu in a book once, too. It's the Wushu Pokemon, right? The book said it lives in the mountains in some far-off region. That's pretty amazing, Hop. Nah, it's nothing. I just happen to be researching foreign Pokemon lately is all. But yeah, I think I read that Urshifu was absolutely mad for some kind of sticky honey. Oh, Lise, honey is made from the nectar of flowers and plants, right? So maybe we need nectar made by some Pokemon that look like flowers and plants. And if we're looking for those kinds of Pokemon, then I'd reckon there might be lots in a forest. I'd be able to look into Dynamaxing along the way, so count me in for some exploration. There's a forest past that big marshland, right?
Big, he says. It takes 5 seconds to cross.
But I bet I can still beat you there.
Okay. Yes, if you didn't know or didn't put it together, Kubfu is actually either, well, it's implied that it's from the Sinnoh region, but it is possible that it merely goes and on a sort of a pilgrimage, a training journey to the Sinnoh region before returning. But yeah, it's one of those examples of a foreign Pokemon that isn't actually from the region you get it in, which is also, if you didn't know, all of the starter Pokemon. None of the starter Pokemon are from the region you get them in, including ones that could be found there. Like the Gen 9 starters are not from Blueberry Academy, they're brought there. The Gen 1 starters are not from Kanto, even though in Pokemon Go you can catch them in the wild. Maybe that's been changed, but at least at first it was implied that they're from another far-off region, an undiscovered region. Same place where... Well, not the same place. The same status as Meltan and Melmetal. We don't really know where they're from. Maybe Gen 1's different now, though. It's possible.
Finally, Elise, I've been waiting for you forever. I thought the Glimwood Tangle was a real maze, but this place is on an entirely different level. It's so hot and humid that it's raining, that I'm sweating a pond over here. Sony and I split up places to survey, and she opted for the cold and snow and all. Too bad we can't somehow divide this heat up between us two. We both feel a bit better. Anyway, I was checking out the Forest of Focus place while I was waiting for you to show up, and I saw signs that Lilligant and Applin live here. Maybe we can gather a bit of sweet nectar that Urshifu should love from their flowers and fruit.
I think that's a good idea, Hop. So I gotta find a Lilligant. Oh, I guess the Petalil will do. Are you gonna lead me to where I need to go, little friend? Oh, you're so sad and small.
Look, it's a Petalil. Petalil evolves into Lilligant, which is just the Pokemon we're looking for. Hey, doesn't that Petalil seem to be acting a bit strange?
It looks sort of sad.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it's still pretty little. Maybe it got separated from its parents?
Oh, he's trotting over. We're a friendly face.
Whoa, who are you glomming onto, mate? You really must be lost if you think I'm your mum. And now I'm stuck. Okay, you gotta help us out here, Elise. Go find us one of Petalil's parents or something, would you? Look for some worried-looking Lilligant. I'll wait here with this little one. I'm afraid I'll step on it if I start walking around.
Right, we're on parent-finding duty. Very well. Of course, now that I've already had an Aselgor, is when it magically decides to rain here, right? I had to change the date on my Switch over and over just to actually get the proper weather. And here we are. Here we are, it's just raining naturally. Oh, I think this might be her. Hello, Lilligant. Are you missing a child, perhaps? Oh, Urshifu, what are you doing? Lily? Have you lost a Petalil? Lilligant wants to follow you. Lead it to where Hop and Petalil are waiting. Oh, okay. Also, before I forget, I should probably put the rest of my party back in my box. Here we are. Look at your child.
Finally, Elise, and you found Lilligant. Looks like they're both pretty happy to see each other.
Gantu. You're welcome.
What do you think, Elise? I'd say Lilligant is trying to thank you. Huh? Is this some of the nectar from your flower, Lilligant?
Yes, thank you. Be on your way.
Not a problem. See you, Petalil. See you, Lilligant. Nice one, Elise. Now I've got some of Lilligant's nectar. Hopefully this nectar's sweet and sticky, just like Urshifu likes it. I definitely wouldn't call it very sticky. It's pretty watery. I don't think this is what you need, mate, but at least we did a good deed anyway. Come on, let's give Aplin's nectar a try next.
So, it's probably going to be Vespiquen honey, right? But we're going to do this anyways? Alright. Off to find an Applin. Where'd you run off to, Hop? Oh, there's not, but there is an Applin. Did you lose your parent as well?
There, it's an Applin.
Up away!
Oh. Applin, no, wait.
Ruh-roh.
This is rotten. I don't see that Applin anywhere, but I'm sure it went rolling off this way. At least we've got to find that Applin.
Yeah, I think I know where it is, buddy.
Huh? Something wrong with that berry tree?
Ouch, the Applin clocked you right on the head.
Oh, Waylon! Oh, it ran off again. Huh? Elise, is your head feeling a bit moist? That's gotta be Applin's nectar on you. It might have given us the slip, but at least we still got what we came for. But is Applin's nectar sweet enough for Urshifu? Well, like they say, the proof's in the pudding, or the Applin. So let's give it a try. I don't think you describe it as sticky exactly. It's more like juice or something. Lilligant's nectar wasn't it. Applin's nectar wasn't it. Now, they weren't really sticky enough to be the sticky honey Urshifu loves. Come to think of it, they aren't really honey at all, are they? I was hoping nectar and honey were the same thing, so I was looking for plants and flowers, but I was just barking up the wrong tree.
Peed.
Whoa, a venipede. I don't see one of those every day. It's cute looking, right? But it can produce a really thick, gooey poison inside its body, making it pretty dangerous.
Hop, we're not feeding Urshifu poison.
That's it? I was stuck on Pokemon that produces nectar, but what we really need is a Pokemon that uses that sort of nectar to produce something else.
Something like honey?
Yes, and when it comes to Pokemon that collect and store up lots of nectar and make honey, well, the answer's obvious, right?
Beehive Pokemon, not sheep.
The Beehive Pokemon has got to be the right answer, I'm sure of it this time. And Vespiquen is the Beehive Pokemon, right, Elise? Have you ever seen one?
Yeah, I caught one, Hop.
We're talking about the Isle of Armor. I think we should find someone on the island shaped like a honeycomb over near that big blue tower. Now that we know where we're going, I'm off. Don't make me wait, Elise.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there in 3 seconds. You're gonna tell me you were waiting forever anyways. Alright. Wait a minute, is that a max mushroom? No, that's a regular mushroom. Okay. Well, I don't really need max mushrooms anyways.
Alright, Hop. Where are you at? There you are. There you are, Elise.
No, there you are, Hop.
Glad you could finally make it. I've seen lots of Combi around, but no sign of Vespiquen so far. But they're the ones that have that sticky honey. Huh? I borrowed a power spot detector from Sonia, but why is it going off now? Is it reacting to this tree here? Something's gotta be up, Elise. I think we should check it out.
Yeah, I have aerial ace on Urshifu. We should be fine. I would like to shake the tree as many times as it takes. As long as I'm not fighting that Greedent over at the big tree, I should be fine. Shake. Shake.
Oh, what's happening now? Beep, 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 beep. Yeah?
Oh, beehive. Whatever it is, it came from the tree. Sucks you into the Pokemon den. And let me guess, it's a big old Dynamax Vespiquen. Would have been a wonderful opportunity to introduce a Gigantamax Vespiquen, but Pokemon doesn't do cool things, so unfortunately, not a chance. Pressure. I think we should be okay. I mean, even if Urshifu, you know, can't get the job done, we got others on us. I'm gonna Dynamax right away though, because I have a feeling this Vespiquen is probably a higher level than it seems. I'd rather not have to do this again, you know? It would be nice to do it in one try alone. You're not Gigantamax yet, right? Nah, you're just a regular Dynamax. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. We're making a Gigantamax. I'm such a fool. How much does this do? Enough. You're gonna put up your guard now, aren't you? No. This is gonna hurt me, though. You have stab. I don't. Oh, good heavens. Okay, you know what? If Urshifu dies, Urshifu dies. It's okay. I am going in with, 2 type disadvantages, so... maybe it's a fool and it won't use max airstream. Who am I kidding? Of course it will. I salute you, Urshifu. I guess you could hang on through friendship? No? Okay. I don't think you do that as a Dynamax Pokemon. I think that's a non-raid thing only. That's fine. It's a good thing I put the rest of my team in my party. Let's see here. Wow, not very effective at all. Super effective. Golbat, I think you're probably a high enough level. This should be alright for you. I don't think you level up from dens. I don't remember. Jesus Christ. Okay. Huh. That was a crit too. Well, I really don't want Golbat to faint, so ideally I'd be able to switch it out. But I'm kind of hoping it's going to waste a turn. Oh, I'm dead anyways, actually. Oh, you used Reversal. Oh, good. Okay, well, never mind. Rillaboom, you're level 96. You are weak to both of its types, but I think you're going to be okay. Getting rid of stat changes. Oh, of other Pokemon, right. I was going to say, I think they get sort of a yours, but I suppose it doesn't. Oh, I think I'm just dead, too. Maybe this Vespiquen is too strong for me. I missed. Rillaboom, you had one job. Did that just screw me over? Did Rillaboom missing just make me lose? We'll see. I guess maybe I should have brought some other Pokemon onto my team. I do only have 5 members right now. To be fair, that is for a reason. I have 5 members so that way they get more experience per battle. Just survive in acrobatics. Okay. I think we lose here. I think I've made a mistake. I kind of have no choice here. I'm gonna have to revive Urshifu and hope that Golbat survives whatever you're doing. Well, he doesn't, sadly. Oh boy. Okay. Is my Dynamax back yet? It's been quite a few turns. No, I guess I only got 1. Alright, I could bulk up. No, I think I'm dead if I try to bulk up. I just gotta go for it. Survive a one hit and we're good. You literally cannot miss an aerial ice. Okay. Alright. We just barely win. By the skin of our teeth. Oh, unless you're faster. Don't be faster. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you're faster. Uh-oh. Huh. I genuinely was not expecting to lose to this Vespiquen. I thought I had this in the bag. I can pedal dance. If it wastes its turn. Don't. No. Surely. Okay, yeah, it's 4 times weak. Or 4 times resistant. Alright, well, damn it, okay. Okay, I leveled up Centiscorch a bit, and now we can try again. Unfortunately, Centiscorch cannot Dynamax, or Gigantamax, I mean. But he should be more than enough for this Vespiquen. I came in woefully unprepared. Oh, that's actually not as much damage as I thought it would be. Okay, well, it should be okay. It's harsh sunlight now. It can still hurt me. Oh my god. How strong is this Vespiquen? Is this thing like level 80? What is going on? Okay, well, I could have max guarded, I guess. I'm alive anyways. Okay, alright, well, I think it's dead to Urshifu later, but just in case, let's do... I mean, we're slower, right? Let's just use a max guard, just because. Let's see what it does. Okay, I could have killed it there, that's on me. We'll see. We'll see if I can survive another turn. If not, Urshifu's got it. And yeah, okay, that's about what I expected. I don't like how fast it's getting. But I think, because it's not using any attack boosting moves, we should be okay. I mean, Golbat might be able to take it out. I'd rather not risk it, because I'm pretty sure Urshifu can survive 1 hit, and I think that's all we need. Wicked Blow might have worked last time instead of that final aerial ice, because it does always result in a critical hit. I do get stab, but I don't want to miss, so... Oh, I'm still faster. Okay, I might not be next turn, we'll see. And acrobatics... Ooh, okay. Oh, I got a crit. What? Why is this Vespiquen like a skill check? What is this? I guess it's not even a skill check, it's just like a level check. Oh my god. Okay. Well, Golbat... If it can survive, it's fine. I'm worried about losing friendship with Golbat, though. I'm gonna be totally real. I could have hazed, I guess. But, doesn't matter if I die. Okay, alright, that's cool. Damn. Is this gonna be just a repeat? I mean, it's gonna be faster than anything I throw at it now, and I don't have a quick attack or anything. All I can hope is that Rillaboom doesn't miss this time and can survive 1 hit. Dude, this Vespiquen. Oh my god. Okay, it used the Fend Order. Come on now. It failed? What do you mean it failed? This move does more damage. Yeah, just more damage. What? What? Okay, wood hammer then, I guess. Just do something. It needs to die. I can't deal with this Vespiquen anymore. This sucks. This sucks so bad. Ugh. Okay, I'm alive. I U-turned very on purpose. I don't know how much damage it's gonna do, though. This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Okay. I would really like to know why knockoff didn't work, because if it didn't fail, it would have, I would have won. It would have died and I would have won. So I don't know what that's about. But we have sent a Scorch. I had to use another Max Revive. But as long as I can survive a single hit, just one, I just need to survive one hit. Okay, good. Oh my god. I never want to see this Vespiq one again. That did not need to be as hard as it was. I'm not catching you. Oh, I don't even get the option to. Do I even get rewarded for that? I don't even get experience. Okay, I have Max Honey. I sure wasn't expecting a Dynamax Vespiquen to come swooping out to attack us. I was too shocked to even think of joining you in the battle. Yeah, Hop, you're the problem. That is something, that is some seriously sticky honey. I'm sure it's the certain something Urshifu loves, and it seems like that honey was setting off my power spot detector too. The Max mushrooms and this honey you can find here in the Isle of Armor, they both seem to have some kind of tie to Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing. There's tons we don't know about it, so there's tons of research just waiting to be done. Come on, you got the thing you were looking for, so let's head back to the dojo at once. Oh, it does not actually bring me back? Alright, dude. I know what you are. Hey, can I also get a, can I get a heal while I'm here? Before you throw me into cutscene hell? Okay.
Welcome back, my wandering Wooloo. Oh, and what is that sweet scent I detect wafting through the air around you?
That'd be the Max honey that Urshifu loves to the max. We've got our hands on a nice haul of it.
Did you now already?
You put me and Elise on it, old man. There's nothing the two of us can't do together.
You did a real bang-up job finding that Max honey with hardly a hint for me. Very nicely done, Elise. And our little Hop, too.
You didn't forget for a second that what that certain something was, did you? Oh, yes, I said that right, okay. If we add Max honey to our Max soup, even Urshifu will be sure to want a sip.
Urfu.
Well, it's been real, Elise, but I think you've learned just about everything the Master Dojo has to teach you, which means that you and I can finally have a proper battle with absolutely no holding back. I could use a bit of training if I'm going to be ready for what's to come, after all. I won't be pulling any punches this time, kiddo. If you think you're really ready for me when I'm serious, then come to the battle court out back.
Alright, I hope my team is high enough a level to do this. I'm a little bit worried, because I haven't really been training them up, but we'll see what happens.
Battling the Master when he's serious. That's seriously terrifying. He's the one who taught Lee all he knows, so Mustard's gotta be one wicked strong trainer. Of course he is. Steel your spirit for serious battle, Elise. I guess I'd better start getting serious about the research I came here to do, too. Good luck with your things, Elise. I'm sure you'll manage, like you always do. I'll come dashing right back to catch that battle, though, if you do try taking on Master Mustard.
Oh, I'm gonna. I'm gonna because I have to. That is a part of the story of the DLC, and if I don't fight him, I don't beat it.
Oh boy.
Well, like they say, carpe diem, except the diem is the DLC. Okay, I am not gonna bring Rune Arigas, unfortunately. It was already kind of my weakest team member, and now I have someone who has somewhat the same coverage of it. I mean, not having a ground types is you know, a little bit unfortunate, but Dark basically works as a replacement for Ghost anyway, so we're going to lead with the Goat, like always, because he's just a really good Pokemon to lead with. We're going to save, of course, and then I do believe it's time. Let's finish this off, shall we?
Woohoo! Aren't you ready for another battle with little old me?
I am indeed, Mustard.
That's what I want to hear. Then let's mosey on over to the battleground.
With pleasure. Now, I don't remember exactly what Mustard has. I do remember this fight being a little bit difficult the first couple times that I did it, though.
You know, I've been thinking more and more these days about how fortunate we were to have you join our dojo. Even if it was a mistake at first. Can't thank you enough, Elise. It's been a while since I've been so excited. I could feel my blood burning and my heart just dancing with anticipation. I can't resist a battle against a worthy opponent. no matter how old I get. Now then, let's get things going. This is the most fun time in the world.
Well, I'm glad you think so. Unfortunately, I do believe I'm going to win. Because your Pokemon, what are they? They're only level, like 60s and 70s, I think? Let's see here. Yeah, we got the goat. Should be good with Mian Xiao. I forgot that he is... I don't think he has mostly fighting types, but he does have sort of dojo armor mixed in with some fighting types.
Time to see exactly what all this training is made of you.
Okay, 73. Well, that's the same level as the goat. Okay. I'm not gonna Dynamax because I don't know what else he has. Let's just stick with a strange stream. Okay, of course you're gonna fake out. That's fine. Maybe we can get a confusion off. If this doesn't one-shot, which it might. Okay, nice. Blaze kick. That wouldn't have done much anyways, I don't think. Okay, we one-shot anyways. What else you got here?
Aha, I see you got your fundamentals down pat, but that alone won't cut it.
What else you got? Do you have more fighting types for me? That black sludge, very useful. Oh wow, I couldn't have restored that one more HP. Okay, a Luxray. You shouldn't know any like poison type moves or anything, right? It's unfortunate that I don't have Runerigus. The one thing I thought that I wouldn't need turns out would be very useful. Okay, Psychic Fang's not bad.
Let that be a reminder. A single slip could cost you anything. Or everything.
Mustard really does give Gerson vibes. I haven't particularly practiced a Mustard or Gerson voice very much. I think I could probably do better if I tried. But, like, I'm just imagining everyone, yes, everyone's Gerson voice for Mustard. They are the same character. Except one of them isn't dead. No one's got Volt Absorb, do they? Urshifu, I mean, he's got Psychic Fangs. Let's just go for Rillaboom. I think I'd rather have the resistance to electricity versus anything else. Well, no one's attack fell because no one was on the field, so it doesn't matter. Actually, let me double check that. Did Rillaboom's attack get lowered even though it wasn't even on the field yet? No, okay. I guess Weezing's attack got lowered only for it to immediately switch out. I don't really want to Dynamax yet. And I that's going to be a lot of recoil if I Woodhammer, so let's lower it down a little bit before we do that. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, play rough, I'm not too concerned, even if it lowers my attack. Which it didn't. We're good. I'm worried about his Urshifu, because I am now realizing I didn't feed it the stew to make a Gigantamax, because I don't think I have max mushrooms. His is going to be able to. Thankfully, I have type advantage with both Bolt Hunt and Rillaboom, but I'm still a little bit concerned. Head Smash or Rock Slide. Head Smash is probably better, but I like the flinch that Rock Slide gives, and in double battles it's better. Yeah, I'll stick with that. I could be convinced either way, though. Corviknight, okay. I'm gonna U-turn. Hopefully I'm faster. As long as I don't die, I'm okay. I just don't want Bolt Hunt to take damage. Oh, I'm moving first. That's not ideal. It probably used a flying type move, so Bolt Hunt might be okay. Brave Bird? Okay, Bolt Hunt, you might not be okay. Oh, never mind. You're absolutely fine. I could go for a Nuzzle. I think I'm just gonna knock it out. I'll trade. It's fine. I don't mind if Bolt Hunt goes down. It would be good to have it against Urshifu, I suppose. But it's not the end of the world if we're just left with Rillaboom to take him out. Yeah, he does weigh quite a lot more than I do. Just gonna go for it. Let's do it. If we faint, we faint. There's no weather conditions right now, so as long as I don't die from recoil, I can switch out. Okay, We're alive for now. Back up to orange? Yeah, nice. And a level up. Awesome. No new moves, though, sadly. Boltons, you're a lot of, I think I've talked about this back when we were first playing, or first starting the game, is that a lot of the Pokemon in this game have really bad move coverage and just move pools in general. They're kind of carried by TMs and TRs, which is probably why TRs are so accessible in this game. But unfortunately, as a trade-off, they don't really learn very good moves. And I feel like that's kind of present even now in the latest generations, because TRs are still pretty easy to get, and I feel like they haven't... Oh, that's not good. They haven't super changed the learn sets of any of the Gen 8 Pokemon. I was hoping I was going to outspeed. I don't know why I was thinking that I would. This is where it's unfortunate to not really have a flying type on my team. But I did make that choice myself. I'm the only one to blame for that. He's got 3 Pokemon left. One of them is Urshifu. We're gonna... This is a good time to bulk up. I think we can probably survive some hits from Kommo-o. If anything, it might close combat or superpower, and then we're even in an even better position to one-shot it, or Aura Sphere, and that works too. I don't think Aura Sphere ever... Oh, God, right, it's super effective. I was gonna say, I don't think Aura Sphere ever misses. Do I outspeed? Okay, good. Can you one-shot, please? Oh, that's not good. And yeah, Aura Sphere never misses. Oh, I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I should have Dynamaxed. Okay, well, that's my mistake to bear. We just gotta finish it off. Centiskorch can probably do that. I'm a little reluctant to start coiling. I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, because it's got some pretty strong moves here. Perfect. You could have done that earlier. That would have been nice. It did take quite a bit of damage, but depending on who he throws out next... Okay, well, never mind. I was going to say, depending on who he throws out next, I might be able to do some coiling, but... Unfortunately, that's not the case. Well, at least it's the perfect opportunity for Dreadnought. Good old buddy old pal. She can probably do some work here. Not worried about that. And Liquidation does do contact. Oh yeah, of course it outspeeds. Wolves traditionally are a lot faster than turtles are. I was gonna say, we do have the King's Rock, so it's possible for us to flinch, but only if we move first. Yeah, I don't think... No, just a Liquidation. If we faint, we faint. I was hoping it was going to miss its Stone Edge. That's okay, Dreadnought. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, and a critical hit too.
Seems like victory smiles on me today.
Yeah, Dreadnought's very under-leveled for where we are right now. I think he's kind of, or she's kind of the, yeah, the lowest one here. I didn't use her at all when I was catching everyone else. Thankfully, Bolton should outspeed. I'm okay to just pop off a Wild Charge, but I'm gonna do a Play Rough instead. Oh, it is faster. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, a little bit of a miscalculation here. I'm gonna keep Centiskorch safe for healing and reviving. I was kind of hoping to not use Rillaboom because he's really over-leveled for this, but we gotta do what we gotta do. That's still gonna hurt though, isn't it? Oh yeah. Lycanroc has got quite a lot of attack. And it keeps critting too. I wonder what its ability is. Okay, that just leaves one more, and unfortunately, we are going to kind of be in a bit of trouble here if it outspeeds.
My skills are only getting sharper. Try not to get captivated by it.
Yeah, it's only level 75. Depending on what it does, I could live, but I'm going to have to really hope that I outspeed here. Sadly, Gigantamaxing really doesn't do anything for Rillaboom. Just changes up its moves. Oh my god, you are a part of the drum. I just realized that. You are the drum now.
Now become the gigantic fist that breaks your opponent, as one would smash through a board.
And here's what's not a super well-designed Gigantamax in my opinion, but hey, it's here. I think it just looks a little bit strange. Not bad, just strange. It doesn't really look like Urshifu anymore. Oh, I do outspeed. Okay, well I think I win here, but we'll see. Yeah, alright, well, like I said, I was kind of hoping to avoid using Rillaboom here, because I knew he was just going to sweep, but oh well, that's what I get for having the rest of my team be underleveled. Good fight, Mustard, good fight. It is a genuinely good fight. I think this is one of the best fights in the game, in my opinion. Oh, I love his little fangs.
Strength ebbs. Oh, one moment you grasp it, the next it slips from your hand. But the strength you have now, the strength that let you defeat me, it is unwavering. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart.
$30,000. Oh, why thank you, Mustard. I'm stealing all this old man's money.
I held absolutely nothing back, and yet you still defeated me. The apprentice surpasses his master. A true moment of pride for the master. You deserve a very special league card from me.
You got Mustard's rare league card.
It seems I will have to redo my own training from scratch.
Oh, darling, did I hear right? You actually lost?
Ah, so you all came.
I know. You know I can't resist seeing you get all serious about battle, you cheeky thing. You look utterly dashing, darling. Oh, but look at me getting all distracted. You were amazing, Elise. Looks like we'll have to have some mac soup tonight to celebrate. I knew you weren't just a new student. I think I'll call you Master Newbie from now on. Don't call me that. Well, I'm not surprised one bit, Elise. I knew you'd win. And you were fabulous too, Urshifu. Okay, sure, if you call getting one shot fabulous. Two shot, sorry, Urshifu.
Elise. I guess I should congratulate you. But I won't. Why should I celebrate anything you do, huh? Still, that cleared up a lot. You're strong enough to beat the master going all out. I never stood a chance. But next time I face you, I'll take you on fair and square, and I won't lose. You'll see.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Oh, you're downright infuriating, you know that? Almost as bad as I am.
Well, at least she's aware of her own flaws.
Well, that wraps up the last of the training we have here at the Master Dojo.
Oh, back to normal, huh, Master?
Please, I hope you'll come by and have more battles with me from time to time. It'll make both of us stronger. Just so we're ready for when the time comes. Sorry, I'm dying, Challenger. Oh, don't worry. You'll find out what I'm talking about eventually. Anyway, let's all head back, shall we? Like one big family.
So I never clocked what he was talking about. God, can I talk about it? I don't know if I could talk about it. Like in a legal sense, of course I can talk about it, but like, you know, there's some moral implications there. There's some Galar content coming up. We know that. Is that Galar content in direct relation to what Mustard just said? I don't know, but it's making me think. I can't believe you beat the master, even when he was serious. Elise, you might be able to tackle this dojo's most grueling type of training ever, restricted sparring. If you have the courage to try it, let me know. I do not care. That does not get me Pokemon from my Pokedex. I'm alright. Oh, you know what? I ran into the one gym leader at the station when I came here to the Isle of Armor. You remember the one? I guess all sorts of folks are starting to come here to the island to train a bit. Yeah, so now that we're done that, gym leaders will come by and we can chat with them to learn more about their lore. And then, I think they give us items too. Okay. Yeah, we have to... There might be max mushrooms around. I feel like Gigantamaxing Urshifu is kind of a part of this, you know? If we have, or if there isn't any mushrooms around, I have to do a max raid battle, which will make them appear. But I don't remember if they're just around already or not. I don't think I've done a max raid battle since I last collected mushrooms, so I may have to do that first. But before we do anything, and before I forget, there's one thing that we desperately need. actively for completion. And I will bring that back up here now that we're done with the mustard battle. What we need is you. You want me to share one of my recipes with you? No, that's not what I want you to do. Oh, he's right here. Hello, Porygon.
You like it? Huh, I thought you might be the type. That's Porygon, a virtual Pokemon in the flesh, in the code. Just imagine a being brought to living with society, but as a retro feeling, you love Porygon too, I'm holding it upgrade. So anyway, you can have it. Hardly anyone ever beats Daddy at his full strength after all.
Thanks. Alright, nice. Porygon collected. Unfortunately, I don't just need Porygon. Well, I don't need Porygon 2, but I do need Porygon Z.
Cherish that Porygon. It'll give you a better appreciation for human ingenuity if you do.
I need a Porygon Z. So, unfortunately, I not only have to trade it while giving it an upgrade, I then have to trade it again while holding a dubious disc. And I don't know when the last time you traded in Sword and Shield was, or if you've traded in Sword and Shield. It takes a long time. Like, these games are slow to do anything. The UI is slow, the trading system is slow, even battles can be slow at some point. Everything about these games is just so slow, even more so than Sun and Moon. But Sun and Moon, it's just there's just a lot of dialogue. The game itself isn't actually very slow. Well, I have a dubious disc. Thankfully, I think the Porygon 2 that's sitting in Pokemon Home might be from Galar, which would mean that I'm going to need a new Porygon 2, but that's fine. I should be able to find an upgrade somewhere, or I'll have one on my other profile, because I do still have an entire other playthrough worth of items, probably pretty much everything I could hope for over there too. But either way, that'll be something that I will do for you before the episode is over. For me, probably ASAP. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm recording this about a week or so before you see it. It entirely depends on how fast I can get people to do stuff. But for now, why don't we... I'm going to leave that Wailord there. I'm not touching that Wailord. That's like the last true scale Wailord in the entire series until Winds and Waves comes out. But until we are ready to do all that stuff, I would like to finish off the Pokemon that are in our party, because I'm going to need a full team again for what we have left in the Crown Tundra. So I'm going to level up against some Chanseys, and I will see you whenever everyone is ready to evolve. Oh, we haven't found a Chansey yet, but one level later. Finally, Golbat is ready. It's been a long journey, but there we go. There we go, all finished. Crobat, welcome to the team. You are, you're Crown Tundra, aren't you? Okay, I will mark you off in a second. Both of its legs have turned into wings. Without a sound, Crobat flies swiftly toward its prey and sinks its fangs into the nape of the target's neck. It's a vampire. And, I don't care what you learn. Well, I'm done with you, Crobat. I don't want to play with you anymore. But, what level did you need in order to do that? 70. Okay, so if you yourself want a Crobat too, just to level it up to level 70. Oh, and next up, Ivysaur is all ready to go. Exactly one Chansey later. Ta-da! 99.1%. We literally just need Magnezone and Porygon Z on the Isle of Armor, and that's it. And for both of those, I'm going to have to do some other stuff for it. I'm going to have to find a Thunderstone or bring one over from my other save file. Petal Blizzard? Venusaur, I'm sorry, but I'm done with you. Alright. With you, that leaves only Dragonair left. That's it. And then we're good to go back over to the Crown Tundra. So that should be like one more Chansey, I think. Oh, I found an upgrade as well. Okay, perfect. Oh, what are you doing over here?
That's it, Slowpoke. Use that epic poison move.
Oh.
Oh, come on. Can't you at least try to be more energetic?
There's a Diglett behind you.
Next time I battle him, I'll be the one that comes out on top.
You gonna top me?
Elise, how long have you been eavesdropping? Buzz off. It's none of your business what I'm up to. Just forget ever seeing me here, okay?
Oh, thank you.
You can keep that if you promise to keep your mouth shut. Good luck to you too, I guess.
Okay, bye. Did you forget something? Slow? Alright, I guess I'm getting topped by Clara next time she sees me. Fair enough. And that's another level up for Dragonair. Is that the last one it needed? Yes, it is. Alright. And with that, I mean, we're not totally done, but that is essentially all of the Pokemon from both the Isle of Arbor and Crown Tundra that we can specifically catch and evolve through level up. Everything else is either a trade evolution, a legendary, or a stone evolution, but I still don't have a Thunderstone, so we're just gonna have to bear through that one. Alright, well, I've looked all over the island for max mushrooms, but I did not find any. I think it might be a repercussion of me messing with the weather. Oh, do you see something here, Shifu? Of me messing with the weather in order to get the Pokemon that I need, so I will look around for these max shrooms on a different day, and we'll get Urshifu his Gigantamax, but for now, it is time for us to head over to the Crown Tundra to continue along with two things. Now, obviously, the next story thing to do would be to fight Calyrex at the Crown Shrine. However, there are some things for us to do first, and that is the Footstep quest in order to get the Swords of Justice, which I will be doing first because they have I have to find them. Calyrex is always gonna be there. Plus, that's a good thing to end off on, since it is literally the like climax of the entire experience. This is not where I meant to fly to, but that's okay. Anyways, I'll see you when we get back to the first set of footprints. Alright, the first set of footprints is over here. Alright, 2% of the grassland footprints. So, if I'm not mistaken, as we search around in the same area, yes, we will only find more. We gotta keep collecting them until we reach 100%, and that should end up right where the Pokemon is. And this should be 100. There we go. Go to Freezington to let Professor Sonia know. And I will do so with haste. That is the first set of tracks tracked down. There are two more. Where is Professor Sonia? She is using, what, the mayor's house or something? I don't think she's here. Where are you at, Sonia?
Elise, so how's it going gathering evidence? Want to check your progress, Elise? Let's see what you found so far. Data for the Iron Will Pokemon is at 38%. Data for the Cavern Pokemon is at 0%. Data for the Grassland Pokemon is at 100%. You've gathered 100% of the data needed to track the Grassland Pokemon. This should be enough data for us to pin down where it usually lives. So, if I feed all this data into my trusty Pokemon Finder, it's searching for energy signatures. And it's found a matching Pokemon. The Grassland Pokemon can be found in the Giant's Bed. You finally get to come face to face with the legendary Pokemon we've been searching for. Best of luck, Elise.
Yes, best of luck indeed, because I am going to need Pokemon that are actually capable of whittling down a legendary. I need Boltund, for sure. No one has False Swipe or Hold Back, and unfortunately I don't think I have the tools necessary to get that right now. So instead, we're gonna go with the goat, because when in doubt, I think you can whittle it down. But we certainly don't want Urshifu at the front of the party. That Pokemon is dying. But let's head off to the Giant's Bed and take on our first opponent. Oh, well, we're right there anyways. It'll be pretty dang obvious, I think, with the sound that it makes. And I think I know generally where Cobalion and Terrakion are. It's just a matter of where their footsteps begin. But I think, if I remember correctly from my first playthrough of this game, Virizion is around here-ish. Somewhere over... That's a Bronzong. Somewhere over here. I don't know if it's guaranteed to spawn in the same place every playthrough, But all we gotta do is find it. Ah, here you are. Okay, let's save before doing anything. Because knowing my luck, we're gonna accidentally kill it immediately first turn. And here we are. The first of the Swords of Justice, and a Pokemon that I, unfortunately, definitely need to catch. It's Virizion. Which you'd think maybe they wouldn't include the legendaries on the home Pokedex needed for the shiny Keldeo, but it does make sense, considering, I mean, Keldeo is the 4th member of the Swords of Justice. Why wouldn't we need these 3? But that does mean I have to whittle down yet another legendary and hope that I don't kill it, and eventually end up catching it instead. Oh, you're really raising your attack. Well, you know what? Surprisingly, Crobat would probably be good for this. I just gotta hope that whatever it does, it stays paralyzed and doesn't bother me. Yeah, you're gonna keep raising your attack, I think. I might have to approach this a different way. Yeah, Boltund is dead, easily. We'll see, though. Maybe there's a way for the goat to be able to handle this. You do resist fighting types, 4 times, I believe. You don't have Clear Haze. I should give you that. Switch out one of your moves. Unfortunately, I can't just do that from a menu. I have to go to a Pokemon Center. Your ability's neutralized at least now, and a Sludge Bomb should not do that much damage. You can't be poisoned, so we don't have to worry about... Alright, attempt number 2. Let's not have the same thing happen. Completely forgot that Virizion was a grass type. That's okay. We got another chance here. That's why we save, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna try to whittle it down a little bit faster this time. Crunch obviously was not the way to go. It's gonna resist a wild charge, and Play Rough lowers its attack, which might be exactly what I need. Okay, right, that's super effective. I live, though, and a Crunch with no critical hit, do not get a crit, should bring it to red. There we go, and now we wait, and we don't do anything else. I can send out the goat to neutralize its ability. I don't think it's going to matter anymore, though, because I'm not hitting it with any more attacks. I will send it out just in case anyways, to prevent it from raising its attack anymore. Do not run. Yeah, 4 times resistance to fighting type moves, 2 times resistance to grass type moves. I think I should be okay. I do only have 46 Ultra Balls. I might have to go and grab some more to get the rest of them. But if we're lucky, Virizion will be caught relatively quickly. We'll see, though. I mean, if the Galarian birds are anything to go off of, it's entirely possible that it's going to take the rest of these 46 Ultra Balls just to catch Virizion. Nice, there we go. Okay, that did take more balls than I was hoping for, but not too bad. I am going to have to go and restock up on resources, but that's the first of the Swords of Justice procured. A legend tells of this Pokemon working together with Cobalion and Terrakion to protect the Pokemon of the Unova region. Yes, during the war, the big war in the Unova region. There's been many inter-Pokemon wars and wars between Pokemon and people, but the one in Unova is where they were active, at least. And the next set of footprints is Cobalion's, over in the Frigid Sea. Now, we've already started on this one, because there were some Pokemon over here that I needed when the footprints first showed up. But now, we can actually get the rest of them, and slowly make our way over to them. And last one, there we go. Alright, off to Sonia to track down where Cobalion truly is, though I know exactly where that is. Hello, Sonia, once again. I would like to check my progress, please. I was right! I knew it. I knew my theory was right. Oh, sorry, please don't mind me. I just got a bit too excited there. Here, you definitely deserve a reward for showing me such a fine legendary Pokemon. Oh, small? Oh, those are worthless to me, Sonia. Now, I'm certain that the other two must be here in the Crown Tundra, too. Well, about that, hey, how about the evidence? Want to check your progress, at least? Let me see what you found so far. Here we go. 100% of the data need to track down the Iron Will Pokemon. This should be enough data for us to pin down where it usually lives.
So if I feed all this data into my trusty Pokemon finder, it's searching for energy signatures, and it's found a matching Pokemon. The Iron Will Pokemon can be found at the Frigid Sea. You finally get to come face to face with the legendary Pokemon we've been searching for. Best of luck, Elise.
Yes, I know. Okay, I know exactly where it is. I'll see you there. And it's really hard to forget where Cobalion is because he's right up at the top of this little hill. I'm expecting this to go maybe a little bit more difficult than Virizion, but here we go. Also, fun little fact about the Swords of Justice. Well, one, they're all based off of different livestock animals, but two, the other one is that technically all three of the Swords of Justice should be male, since their original source material, the Three Musketeers, are also all male, which means that despite Virizion being referred to occasionally with female pronouns in various media, it would actually be more accurate to refer to all of them with male pronouns, though it doesn't really matter, and of course headcanons are a thing, so they're whatever you want them to be, but in terms of going purely based off of their source material, Virizion is in fact, or should in fact, be a male. But it's because they're undiscovered. It doesn't matter. It's not like other legendaries like Latios and Latios, where Latios is the male of that species and Latias is the female. Since the Swords of Justice presumably are not a species, and there are only the three of them, that means that whatever one is, all the rest of them are. So even though the other games have happened, like this game is in the future of Black and White, whatever timeline your game card is in that timeline, the protagonist of Black and White did not catch the Swords of Justice, or most of the other legendary Pokemon, though some of them are in fact species and not unique individuals. I think we're low enough here to start throwing balls. I did buy some Dusk Balls, because they are, I think, not 1%. If there's like 2, 3, 4, 5 times effective, I think Dusk Balls are one more than Ultra Balls, whatever that are, because it's nighttime. But I'm gonna start throwing. I forgot to use a Quick Ball, and we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully, it doesn't take anywhere near as long as Virizion, but I guess we'll just have to see. First ball coming up, and are we gonna be lucky? No critical capture. We are absolutely not. Okay. Okay, somehow, when I accidentally used a Dusk Ball instead of healing, I ended up getting it. That's incredibly lucky. If that ball didn't catch, I would have had to do that all over again. Whoops. Well, that's okay. We're now at exactly 99% of the way done, and Cobalion is caught. This Pokemon appears in Legends alongside Terrakion and Virizion, fighting against humans in defense of the Unova region's Pokemon. Okay, that was very unexpected, but all right. I need to go. I need to go and heal up, like very badly. And nice and easy, the last set of footprints are over by the cave over here by the big tree. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, Terrakion is I would say probably the easiest out of the three, and also unfortunately the worst out of the three. Just due to its type combination and its move pool and its stats, Terrakion isn't super good, and also it's kind of ugly in 3D. But yeah, all of its footsteps are all around the cave here, so it's super easy to track down, even more so than Cobalion because you don't have to surf across the water. So yeah, this shouldn't take long, but I will see you whenever I've tracked him down. Okay, I spoke entirely too soon. I think this one took the longest out of all three. There we go. Finally, what is this grave? Words are carved into this ancient tombstone. Spread my voice. Yes. Okay. So this is a part of a different thing. This is to get Spiritomb. In order to do that, you have to turn on your online features and speak to a bunch of people you see around. Unfortunately, it has to be different people that you see around. And I think you have to do it all in one go. I don't remember. That's something I'm going to come back to. I'm probably not even going to really show the process. You literally just have to walk around and talk to people, and there's not that many people playing Sword and Shield these days, so that might take a while. We'll have to see. But we don't have to concern ourselves with that. For now, let's go back to Professor Sonia and get this last sword of justice, shall we? No way. Isn't that the Iron Will Pokemon Cobalion? Bang up job, Elise. I knew you could do it. Sugar, there I go again. But it's so hard to contain my excitement. Here, take this for giving me the chance to see this legendary Pokemon in the flesh. There's just one more legendary Pokemon we haven't tracked down yet, so hop to it. You've got this. And about that evidence, want to check your progress? Oh, it's at 100%. There we go. Yes, yes. Should be enough to pin it down where it usually lives, put it into your machine, get a matching signature. Yes, 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 yes. It is in the Lakeside Cave. And I actually know exactly where it is. It's just Virizion that I don't super remember clearly, but obviously I was able to track that down anyways. Terrakion is right over here, as if that wasn't incredibly obvious. Alright, well, last time to do this now. We're doubly in a cave and at night, so maybe our Dusk Balls will be extra effective. I'm not going to forget this time, though, because I can probably survive one hit from Terrakion and outspeed it next turn. I'm going to try a Quick Ball. I doubt it's going to catch, but you never know. I could be lucky. And break out immediately? Yes, okay. I kind of assumed that was going to happen, but oh well. Ooh. Okay, it's a good thing I will outspeed it, because otherwise I think it would kill me next turn. I mean, I think it's going to anyways, but at least I'll get the paralysis off, which is what I want. And if I can live, I might be able to get one play rough, and then that'll be super effective, and it'll be weak, but no. Okay, that's fine. I'll whittle it down with somebody else then. I think the Goat will probably be good for this. One, because I can neutralize its ability, but also Strange Stream I think will just kill it now, but Sludge Bomb, it should resist, and yet still be quite strong. Yes, exactly, and I should be able, okay, as long as it didn't use another close combat, which it didn't, I should be able to get another one of those off, and then start throwing balls, and, again, since we're in a cave and it's night, I don't know if that makes the Dusk Ball even better, but I'm gonna hope that it does. Oh, second ball, I guess. Maybe being in a cave and it being at night, does, in fact, increase your chances even more. Okay, Terrakion's data will be added to the Pokedex. It has phenomenal power. It will mercilessly crush anyone or anything that bullies small Pokemon. Okay, what are we at now? I believe that, yeah. 99.5. There's literally, I think, one more Pokemon that I need, and that is that's Spiritomb. I mean, Calyrex, obviously, I'll catch it because that's finishing off the story. But yeah, over in box 2 you go, and done. I think technically this is their order, but done. Okay. Well, before we move on, first off, I want to give you the upgrade, just so that I don't... Well, actually, I'm putting you into home first, so actually you're moving over here. But I want to try to get a Thunderstone for Magneton, and I think the only way to do that is over at the Digging Brothers. Before we do anything, though, let's head off to Sonia and finish off this story chapter, shall we? That Pokemon, I knew it! That's the Cavern Pokemon Terrakion. We did it! This is just amazing! Who's the greatest professor in Galar now? Don't tell my gran I said that, would you? But I couldn't be happier about what we've done here. I hope you'll take this as a little reward. Nice. Large experience candies would have been super useful earlier, I guess. It's all thanks to you, Elise, that I was able to prove my theory was correct. Thank you so much. You'd make a first-rate assistant for my work if you weren't already the champion. You know, there's an old legend about Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion. It's said to protect their allies, they waged a battle against humans bent on destruction, and ever since then, they've kept themselves apart from humanity. But the fact remains that they agreed to become your Pokemon, Elise. I guess maybe they're willing to give humanity another chance? It warms your heart a bit, doesn't it? Now then, enough dithering about. I've got to get back home to write all this up. I'll be seeing you around, Elise. Don't catch cold in this freezing place, and have fun with your own adventures. Come on, Yamper. You and me are heading home. Now, there is actually a fourth Pokemon that we can get. And that, of course, is Keldeo. Now, I'm going to have to double check how we get it, but I do think that's something that I would like to do. But before we do anything, like I said, I want to get a Thunderstone, because Magneton is the last Pokemon left that we have to evolve that isn't a train evolution, and it would be awfully lonely if it was to just sit around in Box 1 all by itself. So I'm going to go and do that. If I run out of watts before it happens, I will see you right back here, but if not, then we'll have a Magnezone on our hands. Anyways, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, and I did actually get a Thunderstone. I kind of was not expecting that to happen, but we did. We got it. I was expecting to run out of watts before I got it because there's so many things that you can get, but that means that Magneton, buddy, you don't have to stick around all by yourself in the game while everyone else gets sent to home. Let's not spoil its fun by letting it know that it is going to be immediately released. But now you can't even tell. The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra are at the exact same place. We just need a Porygon Z for the Isle of Armor and Spiritomb for the Crown Tundra, which means there's only 2 Pokemon left. One of them is going to be a little bit easier to get than the other, but still, that's it. That's almost it. We're almost done. All right. Awesome. Well, in that case, we can head back off to the Crown Tundra, where I will heal up, get a proper team on my hands, and then we'll go and battle Calyrex. It doesn't actually matter if I catch it or not, but I'm going to do my damnedest to, purely because I feel like you probably can't really end the story if you don't catch it, and I would like to bring this to a close. So, without further ado, let's go and do exactly that. Alright, we're on our way there, up to the approach of the castle. Before we go inside, I'm going to save, because I think the second I approach, something very, very interesting is going to happen. Hello, Calyrex. I believe it's time. Oh yeah, Peony was kidnapped this whole time. Right. I've been waiting, human child. The Crown Shrine is a place I once called home. Spectrier must think me helpless now that I've lost my powers. It taunts me by making this place its own dwelling. Ah, I see you have indeed brought me the Reins of Unity. You have my thanks, child. Ah, the feeling of holding these again. The color, the way they shine in the light. Oh, how this brings back memories. Spectrier is a very proud Pokémon. One might even call it arrogant. It will not accept me as its master again unless I am able to prove that my power outweighs its own. I will use the Reins of Unity to pour my power into the very body of my loyal steed. That should convince it that I am indeed still deserving of its loyalty. Now, human child, in order to lure my loyal steed to me, place the Shade Root carrot into the basket near where Spectrier's made its bed. With pleasure. It's a gnarly looking carrot. The time has come, human child, but you have successfully defeated my loyal steed once already. It will not willingly approach anyone it considers to be a threat. We must hide and wait for it to appear. That carrot really doesn't look appetizing. If I was a ghost horse, I would not want to eat it. There it is. Oh, but it loves it. Yoink. Oh, finally you're awake, Peony. I guess this is his first time really seeing Calyrex, isn't it? Consider yourself tamed. Oh, that's some pretty crusty textures there you got, Calyrex. Hate to say it. Wow. Look at you, Shadow Rider Calyrex. Much like Kyurem from Black and White, these count as one Pokemon when you use the Reins of Unity, and two Pokemon without it. But of course, on their own, neither one of them are super good, and together they absolutely completely dominated the meta for a very long time.
What in the world? Such a huge noggin, and it's got a ride.
Crown.
I can talk.
Crown.
What do you want?
Crown.
Huh? I got no idea what you're saying, but somehow it also makes sense. Hold the phone. What in the world are you anyway? No, not again. Human child, thanks to your efforts I have reunited with my loyal steed, and now I am finally at my full power. I was convinced that the people no longer believed in me, and I had also lost my loyal steed. I was trapped in the throes of deep loneliness. But you saved me. There are truly no words with which to fully express my gratitude to you. So, I have a suggestion. If you were able to catch me, even with my powers restored, it will prove your worth beyond any doubt, and I will lend you my strength on your journey. Once you have readied yourself, come face me. But first, I should get this man back to where I found him. It would be no good to let him freeze out in this frigid climb.
Alright, later, Peony. Wait, this dude has, like, infinite range telepathy? That is ridiculously powerful. I don't even think Mewtwo has that, dude. Are you, like, the strongest psychic type in existence? Anyways.
Crown.
Do you want to ready your Pokeballs in order to catch Calyrex? Yes. Welcome to the hardest fight in the game. I don't know what it's like if it's not level scaled to the end of the game. Maybe he's only like level 40 and it's really easy. But yeah, this, if you do it as post-game, is quite literally the hardest fight in this entire game outside of raid battles. And he has two abilities. He has Unnerve, and he has another ability which I don't remember, but it's Calyrex's signature one. I'm going to start off right away by nuzzling, and of course you outspeed, because Shadow Rider Calyrex is ridiculously strong. The other one, I think Ice Rider Calyrex, it's still pretty good, but this one has, I believe, one of the highest special attacks in the entire game, if not the highest. Oh, I killed him instantly. Well, time to try that again. Anyways, as I was saying, I think he has one of, if not the highest special attacks in the game. He's incredibly fast. He dies really quickly, but it doesn't matter because he's able to just sweep everybody. And then as Ice Rider, it's kind of switched. He has higher physical attack, but it's not that high because Calyrex himself has higher special attack. And then his speed is lower, but his defense and HP are significantly higher. I forgot how much of a glass cannon Shadow Rider is. I don't even remember what type Shadow Rider is. I think it's Ghost Psychic or it's Grass Ghost. I think I can double check. Oh, it's Psychic Ghost. Okay, yeah, it takes the first type of Calyrex and the only type of his steed. So Calyrex is am I dead? Okay. Calyrex is oh, that's your ability. Oh. Huh. Anyways, Calyrex is Psychic Grass type. Obviously, Spectrier is Ghost type, and what's it? Glastrier is Ice type. But I'm expecting this to be quite rough, because without getting a paralysis off, I think he's going to be able to sweep my entire team. Really, the only thing I can do is revive Boltund and hope that I can get a Nuzzle off without dying, but its special attack is going to be very, very high now, and I'm quite worried about my health. At this point, both the health of my Pokemon, and I'm also a little bit worried that Calyrex is just going to straight up murder me, intentionally or not. I'm trying to think of what I can do. A knockoff is going to kill it, I think. Am I really going to have to just hope for it not to kill me? I don't know if it knows any status moves, and any move is just gonna immediately murder me. I might have to get a Nuzzle off turn 1. Oh, okay, good. I think it's still gonna end up outspeeding me even with a paralysis, but I don't really have any other choice. I need the paralysis in order for it to be catchable. In my first playthrough of this game, I want you to know that I used 100+ Ultra Balls and still did not catch it. So this is by no means an easy fight at all. Even if you're just beating it, well, I guess if you're just beating it, it doesn't have much HP or defense. But this, I feel like there's no way for me to underestimate or for me to understate this. He can kill you instantly with every single one of his moves. And also, he has an extremely, extremely low catch rate. I mean, it's the same as other legendaries. But for some reason, every time I've tried to catch him, it's just been like ridiculously difficult to do so. I was hoping I was going to get another Nuzzle off, because I'm not sure if I can damage him with a Sludge Bomb without him dying. I'm gonna try it because he does resist it, but I'm quite worried about this actually. And neutralizing gas, I mean, it helps with unnerve, but it's kind of worthless for its other ability, because that only happens when I'm dead. Where's my Dusk Balls? There they are. Okay, well I got 35. I guess we'll have to see how many it takes, but I'm expecting this to maybe take all 35 Dusk Balls plus some. And if I had to guess, I'm just gonna die pretty quickly no matter what. So I might not even get the chance to do that. We'll see. Yeah, that's not good. Even higher special attack, huh? Ugh. Alright, Rillaboom, I think you also die instantly. But we'll see. I think this is why I need an early Nuzzle, like an early paralysis. And I don't even... I guess a normal type would be pretty good. Do I even have any normal types? Wait a minute. Okay. If it got caught there, that would be quite surprising. I guess I have Porygon, but that doesn't matter because it knows other damaging moves too. So unless I had like a level 100 normal type, like a Regigigas, I guess, which I can't get right now because I'm missing a Regi, I don't think this is going to be very easy. Don't tell me you're going to get caught right away. Okay, so of everything that I said before, yeah, just completely ignore it. Never mind. The 120 balls that I used in my first playthrough, yeah, that's just a skill issue. I guess it's going to be caught in like the third damn ball. Okay, whatever. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Why did it... Okay, sure. As soon as I have like recording evidence of how difficult this fight is, it gets caught in like the fourth ball. Alright. It said that Calyrex and a Pokemon that had bonded with it ran all across the Galar region to bring green to the wastelands. I don't even know what to say to you, to be honest. This is very unexpected. But hey, we got it. Okay. Human child. No, I should refer to you by your name now, Elise. I look forward to what adventures we might have together. Hello, is that you, Chief? It's me, Peony. I just had a dream about a big-headed Pokemon talking on a weird shrine. You were there too, Chief. It all felt so real. I got worried about you and decided I'd better give you a call and check in. You haven't hurt yourself, have you, Chief? Not in a bunch of trouble, are you? Everything's under control. Ah, good to hear. Guess I got nothing to worry about then. The Peony Exploration Team is all about the safety and well-being of its members, after all. So you be careful on your way back too, you hear? No expedition's over until you're safe and sound back home at base. Well, yeah, we do actually have to go and finish off all of these. Okay, let's go and talk to Peony and finish off the Crown Tundra once and for all. Alright, Peony. I got 3 different quests to end with you, buddy. Oi, oi, Chief, how goes the adventuring? Anything to report? Calyrex. Wait, you really caught Calyrex from the Legends? That's ultra mega brilliant. Report away. That noggin's massive. Is that the king of bountiful harvests? The one calling the shots around here? Huh. I could have swear I've seen it before. More then again, maybe not. Anyway, it's definitely regal of it to have a steed, and that massive head does sort of resemble a crown. It's king enough at any rate. Let's just call this a successful expedition. Looks like you've reported all there is to report on legendary clue number 1 and the king of bountiful harvests. Smashin'. I'll mark this expedition done. Ta-da! Got anything else legendary you want to talk about? The giant bird. Oh, that's not the giant birds. Regirock. Wait, you really caught Regirock for the legends? That's ultra mega brilliant. Report away. You're saying this great craggy thing's Regirock, the giant rock? Is it just me, or does it bear a striking resemblance to our grass-type gym leader? Look at those broad, burly shoulders. This fella and Milo are a proper pair of boulders. Well, it's rocky and gianty enough, I suppose. Let's call this expedition successful. Yes, I have Reg Ice as well. Wait, you really got Reg Ice from the legends? You're saying this great frozen stiff thing's Reg Ice, the ice giant? Is it just me, or does it look like it'd make one ultra mega dazzling chandelier? Wish I could light it up and show to darling Nia. That aside, look how massive and mighty it is. Gives me chills just looking at it. I don't mind saying. Well, it's icy and giant, I'll give you that. Let's consider this expedition complete. And Reggie Steel? This great smooth thing is Reggie Steel. Is it just me, or does the top half look a bit like a massive bowling ball? Look at that blank inscrutable mug, though. You can't guess what's going on through its head. Well, it's steely and gianty enough, I suppose. Let's call this expedition well done. And finally, I have got Regidrago for you. You saying this great jagged thing's Regidrago? Or does it look like it'd pack a really strong pinch? It's a bit like a massive clothespin, isn't it? I better not go provoking it. I doubt it'd have a bit of trouble opening wide and stamping me up. I suppose I'd say that's dragony giant. Looks like you've reported all there is to report on Legendary Clue 2 and the Legendary Giants. Smashing. I'll mark this expedition done. Yes, we're all done. We found them all. And last but certainly not least, the birds. You really got Articuno. So that's Articuno, is it? The legendary Pokemon that can manipulate ice? I definitely see the resemblance, but it's got this dodgy mask on and everything, and it hardly seems cold at all, does it? Oh well, it's got one ultra mega icy glaze. That's Articuno enough for me anyway. Let's call this expedition a success. What about Zapdos? That's Zapdos, is it? The legendary Pokemon that can cause thunderstorms? I definitely see the resemblance, but those legs look thicker than I expected, and it's not exactly electrifying, is it? Oh well, it's as spiky and as long-beaked as I'd hoped for. That's Zapdos enough for me, I suppose. Let's mark this expedition complete. Yes, and finally, Moltres. So that's Moltres, is it? The legendary Pokemon that's the embodiment of fire? I definitely see the resemblance, but it's not at all hot to the touch. And kinda looks like it'd be more at home with the punks and Spikemuth than in a volcano, doesn't it? Oh well, looks a bit like it's burning if you don't look too close. That's Moltres enough for me, I suppose. Let's call this expedition well done. Looks like you've reported all there is to report on Legendary Clue 3 and the Legendary Birds. Smashin'. I'll mark this expedition done. Ta-da! Oh, it's me, and I'm little. Looks like that's all there is. Looks like that's about all the reporting you've got to report just now. Go give those other legends a nice thorough investigating. Huh? Well, how about that, Chief? Looks like that was the last bit of the Grand Peony Advent Tour that I had for you. Whoa! Now this is an occasion. What's the word? Ultra mega epic. Your passion for all this caught me off guard, Chief. This whole Advent Tour thing was built out of a load of rubbish I scrapped together, even if I had my doubts about the whole thing. But you went at it with a ton of energy. I don't suppose those Pokemon you caught were really the ones in the legends, do you? I do. Actually, never mind. You don't have to tell me anything. A look at your face tells me everything I need to know, Chief. I can tell that you must have done some ultra mega epic exploring. And whatever you discovered on your way, that's a special treasure just for you. And I'm not about to rain on your parade by being nosy and asking silly questions. Well, Chief Elise, thanks for sticking around and finishing every part of my Advent Tour. I want you to have this. Consider it my way of saying thank you.
Oh, a league card. You shouldn't have.
But I can't shake the feeling I'm forgetting something.
Ah, Dad, people can hear you all the way outside, you know.
My darling Nia.
Huh, this place isn't so bad. So, this is where you're staying? Oh, hey, Elise. Fancy meeting you outside the Max Lair for once. You're really on my wavelength. So, you actually kept my old man company. Cheers, I owe you one. I've had my fill of Dynamax adventures now, so I thought I may as well try one of those, what do you call them, tours that my old man was going on about.
Oh.
Huh? What? Why did everyone suddenly go quiet?
Hold on, give me just a mo. I'll come up with some new legends straight away. You'll have your adventure, Nia. A nice father-daughter expedition, finally.
Oh, whoa, wait 1 second. You'll come up with legends? Also, that's way too close. I need some personal space here.
Right. First things first. I've got something for you, Nia. Here, I made this brilliantly shiny explorer's outfit for you. You can get changed while I come up with something.
What in the world? Are you trying to turn me into a disco ball or something? Why have I got to wear this golden one when yours is normal?
Isn't it obvious? You're my darling daughter. I want you to shine so bright that everyone notices you.
Oh, it's things like this. I've changed my mind. Here, you can have this.
Hey, but why?
Cool, I'm not going to wear this. It's ugly as hell. I'm heading back to my own personal adventure. Time to catch some more Dynamax Pokemon.
No, come back, Nia. No need to be so rebellious. I know you really love me, don't you? Oh, sorry for the sudden commotion, Chief. It was a blast exploring with you. You're free to keep using this as base camp, of course. Anyway, time for me to go spend some quality time with my darling daughter. Hold on, Nia. Wait for me.
And thus, the Crown Tundra comes to an end. Though there are still some more things. I don't know if I'm going to be doing them, but you can go into Dynamax Adventures, where you have a 1 in 10 chance of getting a shiny Pokemon. Not a specific one, but a 1 in 10 chance of getting a single shiny Pokemon out of all the ones that you can get. There's also, I believe you can battle Peony. Oh, a legendary clue, huh? I don't remember this. A mysterious clue that Peony seems to have dropped. There's a photo attached to it showing a shining hole above the max raid layer. Yes. I can't. Yeah, I don't know. Legends that contact our world to an... Oh. Right. You can now catch Ultra Beasts at the max raid layer. That is part of it. You can go and talk to him. You can get Ultra Beasts. I believe you can battle Peony as well. It's not super interesting or important. Like I said, it's just a way to get some shiny Ultra Beasts. I'm not going to be doing them on this this playthrough. I have already done that on my own time, anyways. I've already encountered a couple of Ultra Beasts. Haven't caught any of them because you never know when you can get shiny versions of them. But yeah, the max layer is basically where my other main save file ends. Every time I load it up, I'm basically here. Oh, well, I think right now I'm in a city, but normally I'm here.
Hey there, Chief. Thanks for stopping by. I'm finally getting a little quality time with my darling Nia. Huh? I dropped something at base camp? Is that really mine? I don't recall ever writing it. Hang on. Isn't that the max layer there in that clue? Oh. Huh?
What happened? Creatures! A horde of creatures appeared inside the max layer, and we don't know if they're Pokemon. What? Has something caused alien beings to appear? And is this somehow connected to the Ultra Wormhole that opened up briefly in the sky?
Well, it sounds like some new crazy things afoot. And you know what that means, Chief? Bet you a new expedition's approaching. And I know just what to call this one. They came from the Ultra Beyond. How'd you like that one, Chief? Anyway, for now, there's your goal. Catch whatever Pokemon or whatever in the photo on that odd clue. Now get pumped for some more adventuring.
Well, that is the next step. For me, in my time, as I'm recording, I'm going to end this session here. But you will see me just continue.
so I don't even know why I'm saying this. See you with Elise from a couple of days to a couple of weeks in the future, depending on when I get to record again. As I'm looking through this, we will not be doing this quest, and the only reason is, spoilers, you have to catch Necrozma. And unfortunately, this max raid layer right now is also the only way to get a shiny Necrozma outside of events to this date. And because, at some point, I would like to get a shiny Necrozma, and I've already caught it on my other save file, we will not be doing this quest. So whenever I see you next, I will be getting either Spiritomb or Regigigas. We'll see which one happens first. Okay, folks, it is a couple days later for me, and I realized I had to set my my alternate account up with NSO, but we can continue on. Elise, at last. Hello, hello, you there? This is Elise's Rotom phone, right? It is. Brilliant, I asked Hop for your number. I'm glad you didn't pull anything funny like giving me the wrong one. Oh, sorry, guess I should have said who's calling you, eh? It's me, Leon. Sorry if I took you aback, but rest assured there can only be a pretty good reason for me to call you out of the blue like this. The former champion of Galar has a favor to ask the current champion, and that's you, Elise. Come over to Winden Stadium and I'll tell you all the details. I'll head that way myself now, and I swear I won't take any detours or get lost. I do not remember what that is, so we're going to have to figure that out together, everyone. But unfortunately, now we have to... Oh, thank you, a pack of potatoes. We have to talk to, I believe, 35 different people online in order to have Spiritomb appear. Now... Oh, that person ran away. Now, as you can see, we have checked off one Pokemon off of the list. Where are you? They're in home. Don't worry about it. Porygon Z has been caught. We're all good on that front. So the only Pokemon left now is Spiritomb. And also, I'm realizing this might be a good way to get people to appear here. Now, unfortunately, it is the year 2026, and it's oh god, like more than 10 years on, or just about 10 years on of this game being released. So the chances of us finding 35 people quickly is not super high. So I'm gonna look around here. I'm gonna keep talking to people, and I will come back when I've found enough, because boy, I don't know how long this is gonna take. Hopefully not too long. Oh, that's right. Now that we finished the story, I believe there's something we can do back here. Thank you for protecting the village from that awful bully of a Pokemon. I think I can trust you to take good care of my dear Fwoofy. Would you be willing to do that? I would be. Oh, really? Thank you, dearie. That takes a weight off my shoulders. Aren't you happy too, Fwoofy? Yes, we get a Cosmog, and I believe this can evolve into either Solgaleo or Lunala, depending on the time of day. But yes, this is a way to get Cosmog if you don't have the Gen 7 games, or if you didn't do the little in-game event at the end of those ones, you can get the other evolution from the other version. Just a fun little thing that you can do. I mean, they really do like just throwing legendaries at you in this game, so it's not that big of a surprise. Just something nice, a little bonus. Okay, we have talked to enough people to spawn the Spiritomb. Now, I believe you can shiny hunt this one. It doesn't matter. You can shiny hunt them in Generation 4 too, so it doesn't really matter. But this is the last Pokemon that we need in all of Sword and Shield. I'm going to start off with a Quick Ball. Now, this guy does have pretty low, a pretty low catch rate. I believe it's either the same as or just a little bit above a Legendary. Don't do this again. Okay, never mind. Maybe its catch rate is significantly higher than I remember it being. Anyways, there's Spiritomb. I brought along Cosmog just for fun, because I thought, you know what, why not? Maybe it'll evolve in the meantime. But there we go. Look at that, 100%. I've now caught every single Pokemon in the Galar Pokedex. Now, that's not every single Pokemon in the entire game. I mean, there are a couple more. There's all of the legendaries in the Max Raid layer. There's Solgaleo and Lunala. There's... I think there's some events that I missed. Yeah, like there's Zarude, but you can't even get that anymore. But that doesn't matter. None of that is what we care about. What we do care about is the fact that Spiritomb is here. Which means that now I can head on over to home and get myself that shiny Keldeo, and then we'll continue on to do the other stuff because there is still more content in this game that I would like to re-experience, but I will see you over in home. Our shiny Keldeo. It was quite an adventure. It took a fairly long time, longer than it ever did in Scarlet and Violet, well, Scarlet specifically. But yeah, we have a sacred sword, not a secret sword. It does not know secret sword, so it can't turn into its resolute form. Shiny Keldeo. Now, unfortunately, I am getting this before I've caught the Keldeo back in proper Sword and Shield, but that's okay, because now with this shiny Keldeo, we can go and finish up things in the game and wrap up this whole adventure. Here he is in the flesh. Now, it's not that drastic of a shiny. He is just kind of a little bit turquoise. But here's the reward for all of our efforts. Now, I don't actually know how to teach him Secret Sword in this game. I think there may be something I have to do after I catch regular Keldeo. But here he is. I mean, it's nice to see. This is the only way to get a shiny Keldeo, so I would say it's certainly worth it. I mean, it might not be worth it to purchase these games if you don't already have them, but it is worth it if you have the games. Now, I think I remember how to get Keldeo, the non-shiny one. Oh boy, I hope that's not confusing. So, we're gonna go over there and see if I can do it. Stay posted. Okay, I know exactly what I was missing, and that is that I have to use a feature I've barely used this entire playthrough. We have to go to the Pokemon camp and make ourselves a curry. Genuinely, I don't remember. This might be the first time I am using the camp. But hey, we have the Swords of Justice, but that's not what we're here for. We need to start cooking. It really doesn't matter what I use. Sure, we're going to use a large leek, and then we're going to use a kelpsie berry. Yeah, there we go. A delicious, delicious curry. Check out my 2-ingredient curry hack. I'm going to give you 8 paragraphs about my life story before you even get to read the ingredients. I don't remember how to... Oh, right, it's a rhythm. You can't spam it. You gotta, like, hit it rhythmically. I don't think this is supposed to take this long. There we go. Stir. Don't over-stir. Don't make it splash. Just stir it enough to not burn. Okay, it's looking good. And by good, I mean it certainly is curry-shaped and curry-colored. I put my wrong heart into it. Pokemon trainer makes the worst curry in the region, is politely asked to leave. You know what? It's good enough for Keldeo, though, and that's all that matters. Leek curry, wow. That actually looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully it's tasty. Boltund, you look stupid as hell, I'm so sorry. Okay, Milcery glass, it's fine. Bronze, good enough. But I'm gonna save now, because that should, if I'm not mistaken, and the internet, yeah, I already saw it, if the internet is to be believed, Keldeo is right over here, already in its resolute form. Would you look at that? Well, I mean, hey, now you get to see both versions of it. This one is significantly cooler than its default form, in my opinion. What level are you, Keldeo? You are 65. I should be able to nuzzle you once. I don't think that'll kill. Just don't get a critical hit. Oh, we can nuzzle a couple of times. Perfect. It's still got the secret sword off. I mean, there's its signature move. Very powerful, actually. I wasn't expecting it to do that much damage, but Keldeo is a strong Pokemon. It's got very high attack, a pretty good move pool. I think at one point, I remember watching a video saying that Keldeo would actually make for a really good starter because its default form has about the stat spread you would expect of. I think it was like a middle stage or like a late stage starter, and then this one has the stat spread of a late stage starter. I do not remember that video very well, obviously, but it is interesting to think. What if some of these Pokemon were given the starter position instead of a legendaries? Oh, I think Keldeo does have a very starterish design, though. I don't know if this one or its default form would be the middle stage, but it looks like it evolves from something, and it looks like it evolves into something. Now this could be worrisome. It seems like, much like the other Swords of Justice, it's going to be a bit difficult to get this guy without him raising his attack a whole bunch, but they got Dusk Balls. We're going to see if it catches on the first one. Probably almost certainly not. Okay. Well, you know the drill already. Oh, well, I guess things are just going to be easy to catch now. I mean, in my save file, I don't have a 100% complete Pokédex, but maybe if we're lucky, critical captures will start to appear more frequently. I don't need this Keldeo, but nice, another legendary down. There is a couple more that we can do before I go and speak to Leon. I've borrowed a Regieleki from my other save file, and by bringing all of the Regis here, we should be able to interact with this den. There seems to be a faint glow coming from the den. Do you want to check it out? In just a second. Now, I'm bringing Urshifu here, because if for some reason you're not aware, Regigigas is in fact a normal type. So having a fighting type is going to be useful here. Now, I do think that this Regigigas, not only is it a Dynamaxed Pokemon, I believe this Regigigas is level 100, which is one of the strongest, well, I mean, it's tied with all of the other strongest Pokemon in the franchise. I mean, there's not many wild level 100 Pokemon. I could be wrong about that. I might be thinking of its appearance in Gen 4, but I do remember this being level 100. I guess we'll see at the end, though, if I can even win. You know what? I believe in Urshifu. Even if it is level 100, Urshifu is pretty dang strong. It is, I believe, in this game, the strongest, or one of the strongest fighting types. Mine's not, like, hyper-trained or anything, so it is coming out at a little bit of a disadvantage compared to other people's, and I did half of its health. Okay. we're probably okay, I think. I think we're probably good. Hammer Arm. I think that's... yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, this makes me feel like this Regigigas is probably not level 100. I don't know what level it is. I must be misremembering. Which has happened a lot. Turns out when you play a game 10 years ago, you don't remember every single aspect of it. I certainly hope that this guy is a guaranteed catch. I really, really hope. We're gonna Ultra Ball just in case. But I don't actually know if he is. I can only hope. Let's see. I really need you to get in this ball and stay in this ball if you would be ever so kind. A 1. A 2. A 3. Okay, I think that means that we've caught it. Good. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Regigigas has also been added to our ever-growing list of legendaries. I mean, this DLC basically lets you catch all of them. I mean, there are a couple of version exclusives, I think, but really, you can get most of them. I mean, if you have both versions of the game, you can get almost all of them, except for a couple of mythicals. But, okay, well, I believe that's everything that there is to do on the Crown Tundra, because I'm not doing the, they came from the Ultra Beyond, because I want to shiny hunt Necrozma sometime in the future. So in that case, let's head over to Leon at the Battle Tower and see what he wants from us. Oh, Leon, I've come here to see you. There you are. What's up, buddy? At least you made it. Come on, follow me to the battle court. We can talk there. You're ready, right? Sure, buddy. All right, then. Here we go. This is what we've all been waiting for. Are you throwing me into a rematch of some sort? Is this the Pokemon League free challenge where I can battle people over and over? Hey, Elise, so we got you here too, eh? What is all this? Huh? You mean Lee didn't tell you anything? I've been real busy with my studies, so I actually turned Lee down at first, but, well, that brother of mine doesn't give up easy. Oh, excuse me, am I interrupting your private little chat? Hey, you're Clara, right, from the Master Dojo?
That's exactly right, you sweet little thing. I'm so happy you remember me, Hoppykins.
Right.
I've been working real hard with my team since you beat us all into dust before. And I did it. I really did it. I finally became a gym leader.
Congratulations, Clara.
Feel free to keep on heaping the praise and adoration. It really is a fantastic achievement, even if our gym is still in the minor division.
That's really amazing. I hope you keep working towards reaching the major division.
Oh, Hobbykins. Well, you can bet your bottom I'll be going all out in this event. Just you wait and see.
Suddenly I'm feeling fired up for this thing. If everyone's taking it that seriously, I don't want to be the one to lose.
Don't worry, I'll knock you out twice, and I'll knock you out nice and cold.
All right, everyone. Sorry to have kept you waiting. First things first, I want to say a quick thank you to all of you for coming running when I called. I really wanted to explain things in person because I wanted to be sure I could get across to you all how great this idea is. Phil, would you take a look at this guy, getting all serious on us in your old age, are you? What is this grand idea anyway, Leon? Don't you start it with me, Ryan. I'm really trying here. See, I've spent my whole life battling with myself to try to become the greatest trainer. And I saw how Elise grew so strong by competing against my little brother, Hop, and how much it made Hop grow too. It really proved to me how much further you can go when you're battling against a proper rival. And now that I've taken over running the league from Chairman Rose, I'm thinking I want to bring even more thrilling battles to our wonderful Galar region. So for both these reasons, I've called you all here to tell you that I'm declaring the Galarian Star Tournament open.
The Galarian Star what?
Doesn't he ever tire of dragging other people into his nonsense? The Galarian Star Tournament will be an elimination tournament and multi-battle format. I want all of you here to pair up with the strongest partner you can think of. Then pull your power and work together to try to win your way through the tourney. You should find someone to partner with for the tournament. Well, Hop is the obvious choice. Marnie is like the fan favorite choice. I mean, I don't even know if people will partner up with me if I just talk to them. No, Clara? Oh, but she said she was gonna top me next time I saw her. Gordy, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not picking you. All right, let's go with Piers actually. Every time I end up working together with you, I get dragged into some kind of awful mess. I think I'm good on disasters for the moment. I'll pass on being your partner this time.
Oh, what about Marnie? The Galarian Star Tournament, huh? Sounds like my shot to see how good I've got. Huh? Are you still looking for a partner too? Hey, if you haven't settled on anyone, why don't we team up, Elise?
Yes, Marty, I will do that.
Rockin'. It's decided then. I've only got eyes for first place, you hear? Nothing else is gonna cut it.
Okay, I'm ready. I see you've chosen a partner. Very well then, I'll process your entry. There we are. All teams have successfully registered. Very good. We'll register you and Marnie as partners. Now then, are you ready to proceed? In that case, please head into the locker room. I would have picked Hop, but I feel like Hop is good competition to go against. Okay, we have Milo, Nessa, Gordy and Bay, Opal and Hop. Oh really, Opal and Hop, okay. Clara and Bede. Oh no, my two haters. Peony and Kabu. Oh, Peony's here, nice. Piers and Raihan and question mark. That's gonna be Swordward and Shieldbird, isn't it? Okay, what Pokemon do I have on me? Ooh, it's probably not the best idea to have Cosmog. Oh, I can't open up my box right now. Well, it looks like I got Cosmog on me. I know we're on the same side and all, but we're still rivals too. I'm not gonna let you outshine me in front of everyone. Okay, well at the very least, yeah, Urshifu, you could probably stay in front. I should have brought Calyrex along with me, but that's okay. What do you do for me? Only authorized people. Okay, well there's not much we can do in terms of switching out our team, so we're going in with 5 members. Hopefully that's good enough. I actually don't remember if this is easy or not. We'll see. Now let's see which brave trainers will be kicking it off in the first match for us. It's Elise and Marnie versus Milo and Nessa. I forgot that Milo has a big-ass unibrow. Oh, it's not a unibrow. Okay, I thought I was misremembering something. Thank God he has 2 eyebrows.
Just our luck. We matched up against a champions team in round 1, eh?
Come on, Milo, don't tell me you're throwing in the towel already. Together, I bet we can sweep aside any opponent, even if it's the champion.
You could say that again. In that case, I guess I'd better really put my back into it and show off a little.
You're not the only one showing off. I'll show you all the true strength of the Spike-Mouth Gym. Spike-Mouth? Spike-Mouth, right? Let's show him our teamwork. Alright, Marty, we've literally never worked together a day in our life except for like one rampaging Dynamax Pokemon, but sure. Alright, here we go. Battle number 1. Do I have a good Well, yeah, it's Urshifu. Urshifu should be fine for the most part until we get to, the fairy types. If they even make it out long. I mean, it's very possible that Opal will get knocked out before we even get to her. I'll extinguish any flames so that much as... Well, okay. Never mind. Well, good thing for us, we're not using any flames right now. Let's see, they got 6 Pokemon total. That Dynamax opportunity is going to leave me next turn. I did not get healed up, I'm noticing. However, I would like to Dynamax here. I hope I get healed between battles, because if I don't, I'm going to be in some trouble with Boltund being at, like, very, very low HP. I mean, I'm also, post-combat, it's only got 3 PP. That runs out, I'm kinda screwed. I should be getting healed up. I think for whatever reason, they just didn't bother to, put a heal opportunity before the first match, which is, well, you know, whatever. Okay, they're really going hard on Morpeko here. Wow. Sorry. Sorry, little buddy. That sucks. It's okay. If I can raise my attack, I should be able to sweep through for a little bit, especially with max airstream. If I can get rid of Milo and just fight Nessa, that would be a little bit better, I think. At the very least, not having to deal with 2 sets of people, I think, is going to be ideal. That's not a grass type. Oh, that's Marnie's. Cherrim, really? Well, you're going to want to set up Sunny Day, I think. Which is bad for Nessa's team. Let's see if like I said, I just want to kind of take them out before they even become an issue. They're only level 73, so they're within our level range. For all I know, they might even scale to us. Not entirely sure. What do you got for your last one, Milo? Okay, Cosmog might be getting an evolution by the end of all of this. Probably not 2, though I don't think it stays as Cosmoem for very long, but I think it does evolve in like the 40s. Oh, that's incredibly lucky. Now I only have to deal with a 1 Pokemon. They probably have a full restore, though. Time to dig my heels in for my friends. Just need to grow until we can reach victory. Full Apple. Okay, this might be a little bit more difficult. There's a Dragon type. I don't think its special defense is all that good, though. Appleton's the bulky one. I think we should be good. You're gonna Dynamax, of course. Grow big and strong. Gigantamax. Time to harvest victory. I forgot to Gigantamax Urshifu. Oh, I've totally forgotten. I'm at a disadvantage here. I could have been using some stronger moves. That's on me for not looking for mushrooms. I mean, there should be some around. I think Regigigas counts as a den. It's okay. Like I said, I do want to sort of finish this off. I feel like that's kind of the crowning achievement, is making Urshifu Gigantamax. You haven't really finished with the Isle of Armor until you've done that. But we are now really fast, and we have raised attack. And Milo's down, too. Should be quite simple from now on. Alright, more level ups for Cosmog. I don't expect anyone else to be getting too many level ups in the meantime. And that's my Dynamax over, right? Yeah, okay. It's Aerial Ace to finish him off. And what else do you got? I mean, you're going to have a Dreadnought, which is fine by me. I'm not going to be able to Dynamax again for this match, which should be okay. I mean, I did get the raised attack, and we do have Scrafty with Thunder Punch. If it can keep doing that and potentially paralyzing people, that would be quite swell. I'm gonna bulk up here because it might do a turn 1 protect. Yeah, Baneful Bunker. I was expecting that. I think Scrafty's gonna get poisoned here. If Scrafty was smart, it might have also used a stat raising move because it can't use Baneful Bunker twice in a row. Well, it probably is not going to. Okay. Unfortunate for Scrafty. I think it could probably survive. Yeah, I don't think Toxapex is going to be doing much damaging. I can see their strategy, and it would have worked if I didn't erase Milo's team. There we go, and a one-shot. And whatever you've got next, I don't think it can survive a +2 attack close combat. Rillaboom might make it to level 100 by the end of this. We'll see. Oh, you got Shed Skin. Oh, perfect. Maybe Marnie was the ideal person to team up with. Even my last drop is enough to submerge you. I mean, humans can drown at, what, like 3 inches of water or something? Alright, +2 close combat. I don't think it's gonna survive. It's not even Gigantamaxing. Look at that. Okay. Thank you, Nessa and Milo, for being quite easy to beat. It is match 1, though. I don't want to get too comfortable yet. There we go. That was such a fine showing of teamwork that I'm ready to take you both on as farmhands. Pair of us got washed clean away. Oh, and money. Oh, I like that. You sure are a tough opponent, aren't you? Well, good luck in the next battle. And, oh, it's Peony and Kabu. Okay, so I think Peony uses generally steel types, and then Kabu is fire types. Let's see, did I get healed up? I did get healed up, perfect. Steel and fire, I don't have Centiscorch on me, sadly. I'm a little bit worried about Dreadnought getting hit with steel-type moves, but we're gonna go for it. If Urshifu was, the other version, that would probably be really, really good for this matchup, but I think we'll be fine. Sad I don't get to fight Clara. I guess I'm not getting topped anytime soon. Not bad, Elise. I can already tell we're going to be making a smash and combo after just one battle as teammates. Alright. I do wish I was in a bit of a better outfit. I forgot to change beforehand, but that's fine. Stay in your seats, folks. There are more battles to come. Who will seize victory in this next round? Elise and Marnie or Gordian Bay? Oh, it's Gordian Bay. Oh, I looked at the wrong people. This is fine, actually. I mean, fighting type is not ideal, but at least I can wash away his rock types. What an ideal matchup for letting both of us show our strength. Agreed. We couldn't have asked for better opponents. I will press onward toward victory with every ounce of strength in my body and soul. Between us, we make a monolith that won't be easily crushed. Fighting types make a pretty rough matchup for me. Can I leave him to you, Elise?
I should have brought out the goat.
All my mates from Spikemuth are cheering us on. I might switch out turn 1. I think I want the goat here. I was looking at the wrong side of the board. Okay, that's fine. We can recover still. Lucha and Shuckle. Yeah, probably not good for Dreadnought. Let's use our rock-solid moves to crush the willpower. That's an encouraging sentiment. Let's take the fight to them, Gordy. Oh, I gotta waste my Dynamax too. Or do I want to just get it over with? I think I'm gonna get it over with. I want to take out that Hawlucha. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize Shuckle was weak to rock and water. I'm using this on the wrong person. That might be okay. We might be able to recover. Yeah, you don't Gigantamax either. I would benefit from having a lot of mushrooms, but sadly I do not. I also haven't used any of my, like, the things that increase their Dynamax level. The higher their Dynamax level, the more HP they get when they Dynamax. I've not been doing any of that. We'll see if this is a horrible mistake, or if I'll be okay. Well, it lived, unfortunately. Rock Tomb, I'm absolutely okay. Alright, my speed got lowered, oh no. think I could probably leave Scrafty to take out Hawlucha, but Hawlucha's it's pretty fast. I don't think anything hits both targets. Yeah. I don't want to waste another Dynamax turn taking out Hawlucha. I'm gonna hope that, yeah, no, it's faster, unfortunately. Oh, Scrafty. I think it's gonna end up being just me versus them. I don't think Marnie's gonna be able to hold in here. Go, got Shuckle out in one turn. I wasn't sure if I could do that, honestly. It's got quite a lot of defense and special defense. I was expecting to take maybe 2 turns for that. All I can hope is that Marnie's next Pokemon is faster. I don't think Grimmsnarl is faster, but it does only take neutral damage from fighting type moves. That's good. And yeah, I don't think I want that Tyranitar out here. It's probably not very good for me here. Let's take it out then. High jump kick. Just hang on. Okay, good. That's fine. Stone Edge on me. Can please Grimmsnarl attack Hawlucha. Please attack Hawlucha. Thank you. Okay, good. Alright, and then I can switch out for the goat after this turn. As long as Tyranitar is down? I mean, it's okay. I can switch out anyways because it's a dark type. Okay, good. I'll take some rain. I'm sure rain certainly won't hurt. Alright, level up for Urshifu. Phalanx. Yeah, this is about the time to switch out Dreadnought. Phalanx, if it uses no retreat, oh boy. All it takes is one pitfall to defeat you. How shall I start digging? Oh, a Colossal. Well, I would have loved to have another extra turn of Dynamax, but sadly that's not a thing that I can do. They can Dynamax. I don't think she's going to. Actually, I think Urshifu's going to be better here. Because Aerial Ace can take out base Pokemon, and Close Combat can take out Gordy's. And I can bulk up in the meantime? Let's see, are you going to use no retreat? Oh, you should have. You don't switch out Pokemon anyways. Yeah, that's Grimmsnarl gone, sadly. Okay, yeah, I want to take out Phalanx because I am a Dark type. I think Gordy's probably going to Gigantamax this turn. I have to take out Phalanx because if I don't, like I said, I'm a Dark type, so I could go down in one hit. Unfortunately, she has Machamp as well. Oh, Gigantamax Colossal. So barely different. I still really wish that these Gigantamax ended up becoming Megas of some kind, like Mega Colossal G. And for Gengar, that would mean giving it another Mega Evolution, but I mean, considering Z Megas and ZA, I think it's, I think they can get away with it, but I think with Champions, Dynamax and Gigantamax are just going to kind of stick around. I don't expect them to be going anywhere. But also, I don't expect any Pokemon to ever get more Dynamax or Gigantamax unless the leaks about what's next is true, which is possible. I mean, I'm down to see that, and if that means more Gigantamaxes, then fantastic. I know that there's that one Nidoking, like Gigantamax Nidoking artwork that got leaked, and that was really cool actually. Ooh, is Urshifu dead? Probably. Probably, I think he is, yeah. Okay, that's fine. It's goat time. There we are. Boltund might have been okay too, but it doesn't have anything to take out Colossal, sadly. It's got Play Rough. Ooh, neutralizing gas. Okay, good. I forgot about that, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Let's just take out the Machamp. I don't want Colossal to finish Gigantamaxing just for Machamp to immediately do it too. There we go. Oh, and a critical hit. Unnecessary, but I'll take it. Max Quake. That's probably bad. We're alive. It's out of Gigantamax now, though. Oh, and its special defense is raising. Very unfortunate. I'm going to Toxic and leave it up to fate. Whoever gets swapped in next will have to take it out, but at the very least, I would like you to be poisoned, please. That should make things easier. You're harshly poisoned, right? Oh yeah, badly poisoned, okay. So you take 1/8 of your health every turn? Clear Blitz... I live? Oh. Well, I lived until that happened. Oh, I might still be alive. I am, okay. I am going to switch out, because there's no point in having the goat in. And we're going to send out Dreadnought. As long as it doesn't use, like, Earthquake or something, we should be okay. If it does use Earthquake, Dreadnought might be dead. We'll see. Okay, Flare Blitz, perfect. I 4 times resist that. And you take Recoil. And I should be faster, I think. Good, Sunlight's gone, and my damage is back to normal. And a Liquidation should do it. If I'm faster. Good, good, good. Those EVs are coming in handy. You don't get any of those, haha. You only get IVs. Alright, well, unfortunately some improper visual stimuli on my behalf made that a little bit more difficult than it had to be. We may fight as one, but it looks like we're still a ways off from becoming a true monolith. Time to make sure my uniform and head are both on straight to go do some more training. I wish you luck in the final round. Show them the same skill you showed us. And who am I fighting? Piers and Raihan. Okay, Dark and Dragon. Sounds like it's got a perfect solution. Look at that. Okay. Easy peasy. So here we are at the final battle. Took long enough, but we made it, eh? My bro and Raihan ain't just gonna hand us a win, though, that's for sure. But listen, I've got your back no matter what, long as you believe in me too, alright? Thank you, Marnie. Thank you. We shall become victorious together, I'm sure of it. Just don't die immediately. This is it, folks, the final battle. Who will seize glory? Will Elise and Marnie make it to the top, or will Piers and Raihan be the ones to triumph? I wonder. Elise and Marnie, eh? You're gonna be one pain of a pair to battle. I've been waiting for a chance to show you how strong Spikemuth's new gym leader is, bro. Finally, I get to let you see it firsthand. Oh, well, I'm aware how strong you've got, but I'm still your big brother. You get how it is. Now bring it, sis. Get ready to be crushed down to dust. I was really hoping for a chance to finally beat Leon, but I don't mind missing that chance if it means I get to beat these two. No holding back, Elise. You and me are gonna come out on top. This is it. The last big match. Hey, do you need me to cheer you on a bit? Yes, please do. You're my teammate. I would hope you would. I guess we're not seeing the question mark, but I do believe that's Swordward and Shieldbird. But we're not going to be able to see them. You know, the criminals who should be in jail? Oh well. Just let them participate in tournaments. Not a problem. Alright, Flygon and Stun Tank. Stun Tank is a bit of an issue, being a poison type. I forgot to read you, I'm sorry. You just keep on singing, Pierce. I'll dish out all the damage. I think I'm gonna have to rely on potentially Marnie to take out Stun Tank here. I'm gonna Dynamax, because why not? And we're just gonna start Max Starfalling. If I can take out all 3 of Raihan's Pokemon within 3 turns, then perfect. Same strategy as before, and it hasn't failed me yet. Gonna keep on doing it until it does. You're so large, your smokestacks are gigantic. Sandstorm. Yeah, you're gonna be setting up weather, I think. I forget that that's Raihan's whole thing. Like, yeah, he is a dragon user, but also his gimmick is weather. Seed bomb. Okay, a little bit unnecessary. I'm already taking that out, but unfortunately, I can't tell the computer what I'm doing, nor can they tell me. But that's definitely Flygon out, anyways. And that puts down what, Misty Terrain? Yes, I don't remember what that does. I'll check it in a second on the status screen. Is your next Pokemon a Dragon type, or am I going to have to use a different move? You got Duraludon, which Fairy type is not going to be very strong against. But that's your last one. Thankfully, he doesn't have an Eviolite, because that doesn't do anything in this game. Okay, Goodra. Alright, is Rain up next, then? What does Misty Terrain do? I don't remember. Pokemon on the ground won't get any status conditions. Right, and damage from Dragon-type moves is halved. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep taking out Raihan's Pokemon. I like I said, I'm worried about Duraludon. I maybe should be prolonging its arrival, but I'm just going to go for it. Oh, I avoided the Screech. Okay, good. Oh, you lived! Well, that's not ideal. I guess Strange Stream isn't the strongest move. If I had like Moonblast or something, which I don't think Weezing learns, that would probably be better, but sadly, I'm kind of limited here. Well, in that case, I am going to do another... Well, what's my strongest move? Okay, Max Starfall is significantly stronger. I'm just going to whittle down Stuntank, because Goodra I can take out on my own. I'm not worried. Aura Wheel on who? Goodra? Oh, good. Nice, nice, nice. And there goes Goodra. Cosmog, I think you might evolve soon. I think it's 45, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think this is going to take out Stuntank, or Skuntank, but let's see. Oh, it did. Okay, that's unexpected. Oh, a crit. That's why. Okay. Hey, I'll take it. I don't think the Sandstorm, it does not matter. I have leftovers, basically. Obstagoon. Okay, back to... Max Starfalls, I think should take it out. Well, actually, I don't have any Max Starfalls anymore. I think a Strange Stream will cut it, though. If the go goes down this turn, that could be an issue. Let's just try to take out Obstagoon. Or at the very least hit it and then confuse it. Yeah, it is Duraludon Gigantamaxing. Okay. Smash the hopes of winning to pieces. A little bit unfortunate. A little bit unfortunate, but it's okay. If he doesn't target Weezing for whatever reason... I mean, he probably will. They all have smart AI, so they know what super effective moves to use. But if for whatever reason he targets Morpeko, that would be pretty good. Obstagoon. Oh, Max Knuckle. Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. This is A-okay then. That's fine, Morpeko. Sorry. I mean, it sucks for you, but well, it should be okay. And Shadow Claw? Okay. That's fine. Weird choice of move to use, but maybe that's the only thing he has that's neutrally effective. Are you confused? Not this time around. Oh, you're just barely hanging on. Okay. I'm going to ignore him. I'm going to leave Obstagoon for Scrafty to take out. What about Heat Wave? That might be my only... Oh, it hits both. Perfect. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's neutrally effective on Duraludon. Obstruct. What does that do again? Does that just protect? Yes. Okay, that's fine. Scrafty might be dead again. Scrafty lives! Okay, good for you, good for you. I don't like that Duraludon keeps raising everyone's attacks. That's actually quite worrisome. That's fine. I don't mind that with Obstagoon. And that's not great. Ooh, that's nice though. I think unfortunately it's time to switch out the goat. You've served me very well. Oh, of course Obstagoon lives because the sandstorm is over. Misty Terrain is done. Oh, right, that was preventing confusion. Okay, Urshifu, I think it's time for you to come back out here, because I'm very worried with, what, like a +3 attack Duraludon? Is Scrafty faster than anybody? No, no it's not. Why is Duraludon so fast? I don't remember it being that fast. It's literally a building. Oh, right, it's a lightweight metal, of course. And that's kind of its whole thing, is that it's a quick steel type. Okay, well, it's not Gigantamaxed anymore. Shadowclaw again, I don't know why. Okay, that's fine. I need to take out Duraludon. Obstagoon is not a problem. Even with increased attack, it's still not really doing anything. I am gonna Wicked Blow. I don't want my defenses to be lowered. It's unfortunate that he's taking out Marnie's Pokemon every other turn. Okay, that just about did it. Nice. And just leaves the one, and you can't protect every turn, Piers. I mean, you can try. I mean, mathematically, you can't, but technically, it is possible for you to protect every single turn. It's just not going to happen. There we go, and you should have, well, what do you have left? Is it Grimmsnarl left? Is that your last Pokemon? Do you both use Grimmsnarl? I've got one last number for you. Get ready to etch it into your ears and heart. Oh, it's Toxtricity, of course, your singing companion, who is not a dark type. Well, that's also bad for Grimmsnarl, but that is perfectly okay for Urshifu. And it's dead in one turn. Okay, thanks you. Thank you, Urshifu. Very cool. Okay. My throat's ragged from shouting, but that's because I was just that exciting a battle. I fought on to the end and still lost. Well, that's fine, as long as I fight on to the end next time. Oh, there, okay. Cosmog is now evolving. We now bring you something completely different. Ta-da. Cosmoem. Brom. It's gonna be sleeping for quite a while. I think there's quite a lot of level ups it has to go. 50-something, I think. Now that's what I call strength worthy of a champion. Go on then, the crowd's waiting. There you have it, ladies and gents, the results of the final round. You were amazing. Thank you, both of you, our new champion and our old one. All the matches were brilliant. I'm still dressed in this fuck-ass exploring outfit. Oh, man. You hear that? The voices of Galar. The excitement we brought all those people. They can't help but be moved by that fantastic performance you two just put on. Their hearts are crying out for more. And this glorious tournament that brought so much fire to the people of Galar. Well, its time is up. We have our clear winners. Though it's an awful shame to have it end, after all the fun it's been. Which is why I'm pleased to announce that the Galarian Star Tournament will continue from this day on. Whoa, what? You mean there'll be more matches? That's the best news we've had all year. You can have as many battle tournaments in this multi-battle format as you can stomach. If you want, you can stick with the same partner next time or try something different. We'll all get the strongest trainers in the Galar region to this wild mix, and we'll run wild next time, and the next, and every time after that. As long as trainers and Pokemon keep aiming for the top together. As long as our fans want to watch our battles, their hands sweaty with nerves and excitement. We'll go on for 1,000 years. We'll carry on forever. So everyone, until we next meet, Let's have the Maximizers play us off. Awesome. I love these guys. Real Galarian celebrities. I believe one of them got replaced, though. In the anime, the Maximizers show up, and one of them's replaced with a Gen 9 Pokemon. I think Obstagoon was replaced with Skeledirge. Anyways, that's technically everything there is in this game. Like, mostly, there's some little bonus stuff. But these games are better than I remember. It's like there's one really big stain on an otherwise really great experience. Like, unfortunately, the wild areas suck. and as a part of that, sadly, the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra, they're better, but they also kind of suck. This game's just bad at open world. Honestly, just Pokemon is bad at open world. My personal opinion is that I don't think Pokemon should be open world. It should take the Xenoblade route of being open area in a linear world. So have really, really big areas for people to explore and do whatever they want inside those areas, including have some strong, like really high level Pokemon as a challenge, but in general, have a linear progression to each open area that you go to. Kind of like Legends Arceus, but instead of choosing it from the menu, you actually go to the next area through a little transitional place. That's my opinion, but other than the wild areas, these games are pretty good. Like they're on the they're very safe. They're on the safe side. They're not as good as Gen 7. For many reasons, they're not as good as Gen 9. They're just kind of there. They're like they fall into the same sort of area as X and Y for me, where if you look at them objectively, they're pretty good. But there's a couple of things that make them worse than they should be. You know, X and Y, they're really easy and they're really short. Stuff like that. I mean, if you want to include Generation 7, I guess you could say that the tutorial is really long, but honestly, like, you can beat the tutorial in 20 minutes. It's really not that big of a deal. So, that's my opinions on them. Or you know, like, original Diamond and Pearl. I mean, in general, I don't think those games are very good, but, you know, again, the big thing is that it's one big stain on a good experience. For this one, it's the wild areas, and the story's a little bit meh, but the characters are really good. Just, you know, the story that those characters are experiencing are, you know, it's kind of whatever. But I will see you after the credits have rolled in order to just do some final little things here before we call it a series and finish off with Pokemon Sword. I know what we're going to do with our next game, and I'll tell you more about it later, but I'll see you in a minute. Congratulations! Here's something to commemorate your victory. A sport uniform. You know what? I'm going to go try that on because I had $1 million. One more thing. It seems there are some more trainers who want to pair up with you after seeing your amazing performance this time. Why not try teaming up with someone new the next time you decide to participate? I will. Oh, Ball Guy.
You're on a roll, champion. Let me offer my ultra great congratulations. I'm really feeling bowled over here. So here, take this and have a ball battling.
You give me an ultra beast ball? Oh, net balls? Okay. Oh, alright. Thanks, Ball Guy. I think he gives you random balls every time we do this, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, well, let's get changed because, again, I look like an asshole right now, and I would like to not look like one. There we go. This is much better. I tried to keep an aspect of each part of the game, so we got the Galarian Star Tournament glove, we've got the Dojo shirt, and we've got the Expedition bag. But this is significantly better. I'm happy with this. I would like to update my League card, yes. Okay, well that took way, way, way longer than expected, but finally it's time to give Urshifu the Max Soup. To finally allow it to Gigantamax. Now I guess we can also go and check it out, because unfortunately there's no way of checking out Gigantamax forms without entering into a raid. Well, it's not the most ideal Pokemon to be testing it out against, but it is only a 4-star, so everything should be okay. But it is finally time. We've got Calyrex, we've got Eternatus, we've got Zacian, and we had Urshifu, but now we finally have the true strongest form of Urshifu, which hopefully will one day make its reappearance in Champions, because right now Urshifu does not have any kind of gimmick. It is Gigantamax Single Strike Urshifu. Of course, multi-strike is blue. You would know that if you do the optional rematch battle against Mustard. However, that's you kind of need like a really good team to be able to do that. Mustard is very, very strong. I encourage you to do that yourself if for whatever reason you're playing this game. I'm not going to. You know, some things don't have to be shown, but yeah, this is I mean, I feel like it's forms that don't really get talked about or acknowledged a lot because they showed up for basically the second half of one game's lifetime and haven't shown up since. We have not seen Gigantamax Urshifu since the DLC. I believe even in the anime, we saw Gigantamax Urshifu basically once. I mean, there might have been like screenshots or stills of it more than that, but I think actually like actively in the anime just the one time. And that's it. That's pretty much all this game has to offer. So I'm gonna finish this up and then we'll wrap it all up. But that's now going to be everything from me in regards to Pokemon Sword. Thank you all so much for watching this series. I know that the last couple episodes being pre-recorded might be a little bit of a wrench you weren't expecting, but there are many reasons for that. But it's fine, because the next game that we are going to be playing should happen relatively soon. I'm not going to say what it is, but I'm hoping to be able to record more often in the near future, and we'll see if that actually happens, but that is my hope. So, with all of that said, thank you so very much for watching. Stay safe, have fun, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.